So, Vampire the Masquerade episode 52, Chicago by Night, 2000. Formerly BTM 1999. That's 2000 because of Charlie. So,
and time.
yes. Now, Charlie is going to do a tarot reading for us.
Mm-hmm.
Using
So,
which deck are you going to use for this tarot reading, Charlie?
my Killstar deck.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but
It's the deck I keep showing you.
that has some fantastic artwork in it. So, and it does look very much in line with like the Rider-Waite deck and the Thoth deck.
It's very good.
Cool.
Okay, here we go. Page of Cups.
Page of Cups.
Boy, this happens often.
It's not the Page of Cups, it's the Five of Cups.
Five. It's really hard to see backwards and right in front of my face from the camera. Yeah, Five of Cups.
Okay, so this is going to be emotional.
Oh dear.
Cups, right?
Well, it's pretty accurate. Mercy has all these options for how to save her kid, and as the card states, there's one that is standing upright.
Right. Five of Cups. Let's have a quick look at the Five of Cups. I can't remember the title of it in the Thoth deck. Because every card has a title in the Thoth deck. Let's see here. Oh, the Five of Cups is disappointment.
Looking forward to all the disappointment. Oh, look, resentment's in there as well.
Right.
Resentment.
They really aren't. You don't need to.
Who are you going to kill off next, huh? Tyrus wasn't good enough for you.
Tyrus wasn't. I was just getting started. Okay, so you're in Chicago. How about that? Imagine. I need to move my microphone because it's way over there and now it's over here. And I don't have to
am I quiet or am I good?
You're pretty good.
Okay, good.
You know.
And we can hear everything in Barry's one.
How was Caitlin last night after I left?
Oh, well, you closed the thing. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't a bad thing.
It's fine. Okay. Anyway, should we get started? We're recording.
All right, cool. All right. Yes, thank you. All right, so where are you? What are you doing?
Okay, well, Mercy, if it's the next night.
Right.
So Mercy is still at the chantry. She's going to have her brain searched for answers to do with the Sabbat, to find this Mitzi.
Right. So she wants an answer pulled out of her brain. Okay, and so she calls forth one of the Tremere, I assume, in order to produce this. That's right, because we had this organized.
Yep, Nikolai said he wanted to be the one to do it because he's better.
Right.
And I wanted Jason Newberry to be there.
All right. So you've woken up and you've gotten dressed or whatever you do if you don't possibly sleep in your clothes, I don't know. You get yourself cleaned up and you go outside into the chantry and Disable is there and he nods to you and takes a puff on his pipe. You're far enough away not to have to make a Ross check against the fear of the flame. And you pass him in the hallway where he's standing by a mirror. You pass a grandfather clock and you go up some stairs and Nikolai is waiting there and he stands there with his hat in one hand and he says, please come inside.
Sure. Should I wait for Jason first?
Oh, he's already here.
Okay. I wonder how that's possible. He gets up pretty late.
I was very insistent about him coming.
Okay. Very good.
You go outside and Jason's sitting there and he's looking a bit frustrated, a little twitchy. He looks over at you as you come in and
what's the matter with you?
The matter with me is that I haven't fed.
Why not?
Because I am here early for this.
Right, okay. But like,
But like what?
You know, let's just get going. Please don't kill anyone.
I'm not gonna kill anyone in a fucking chantry. What do you think? I'm stupid?
That's good. It's good. That would be stupid.
He puts his sunglasses on.
Good idea.
Sits back in this big chair against the wall in this large room with a checkered floor. At one end, there's a throne and several chairs next to it. And along the walls are chairs lined from one end to the other. And there's a door at one end and another door along the wall.
Are we playing chess? Or checkers? Checkers?
Nikolai looks over his shoulder at you.
The floor?
Oh, forgive us. This is Masonic Hall by daytime.
Okay. I don't know what that is. So, should we get to it? I'm ready to.
Yes, let's
ready.
get to it. We're going to come across to here. This is
Okay.
our altar that we're going to perform this task, this exercise. Working. This is a working. And he has a retainer come along with him who's holding several books and things. And he begins to lay out this circle and draws this pentagram inside it and writes out a bunch of arcane names and symbols that you don't recognize. Till finally he says, very well, you can lie here in the
Okay.
center.
Hop in, lie down.
Close your eyes now, Mercy. You're going to feel my hand touch your head. You may feel blood. If you do, don't fear. It's
Okay.
most likely just from your nose sometimes it will come. It might run down to your face.
Okay, well, just be aware that Jason hasn't fed.
Yes, of course.
Put a muzzle on him.
Both close your eyes then.
No, he needs to be there.
Very well.
Don't drink me, Jason.
I'm not gonna drink anyone. What the fuck are you talking about? Stop it.
Okay, let's go.
Concentrate or something. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Do what the man says. Let's get on with this. Okay. And you feel yourself slipping under. And as you do, can you make a perception and occult check?
All right, perception and occult. Let me just find occult. 4.
4. Okay. You smell the scent of blood on your face by your nose. And Barry, what are you doing at this point?
Yes. Chase is just getting up and starting the evening
I see.
and organising his people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Jimmy's running around doing stuff then.
Yeah.
Jules is up and doing the banking.
Yep.
Bringing you the banking reports for the day.
How are we doing?
She says that there might be a problem with the blood bank deals.
Okay. What like?
Well, Jimmy has informed her that certain types of blood are not very nutritious, basically, for vampires. In fact, most banked blood has been stripped of its white blood cells because it's centrifuged after you collect it. And even before that, they put preservatives in it, which make it taste really nasty to vampires.
How come we still use it then?
It barely sustains you. It's worse than like, basically, it's worse than, what am I saying?
Animals, maybe?
Animal blood, yeah. But this does not actually affect your mission, because in fact, this might be a good thing for you. Because what you're talking about is collecting coma patients who are alive.
Yes.
And not blood bags at all.
No.
So, there you go.
Okay. But how does it affect our coma thing?
Well, it shouldn't affect that too much. In fact, it may actually put more pressure on you to perform. So there's that.
All right. But also, couldn't we use the blood bags occasionally to help the coma patients along when they're starting to run out?
It
so
works
to
for
speak?
them. Yeah, it will
Yeah,
work
yeah,
for them
yeah,
because they're
yeah.
humans. Yeah, for sure.
That's the way I was looking at it.
Okay. So, all right. So, meanwhile, put your other characters.
Peter is leaving and making his way to the secret, hideout where everybody hangs,
Okay.
watching out for everybody.
All right. Very good. Should we call it? Let's give it a name. That place, a street name or something.
Also, at a game,
Yep.
don't forget that Mercy sent a letter directing them to that place.
I've been
I mean,
thinking about
letters
that.
take a while
I've
to
been
get there,
thinking about that all week.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so evil. Don't look at me like that.
Okay. What are we saying?
We'll call it. How about the fortress?
The fortress.
Yeah,
sure.
the fortress. Yeah,
Why not?
fortress.
Ever makes
Of solitude. Sorry, I had to.
No, we'll slap an S on the side of it and should be right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go to, he's on his way to the fortress.
All right. Very well. Okay. So you're on your way there.
Because since the Archon got there, it's pretty much a fortress.
Okay. So this is well, what's your fucking name? Damn it! All your names.
Peter?
Peter. Yeah.
Peter, yeah, he's on his way.
Peter's on his way to the fortress via motor trike.
Yeah, yep, that's right.
Okay.
Because he has to talk to Vincent about Khalid wanting to see him.
Right.
Because Khalid did make that request.
That's true. Okay, so you pull up outside the fortress, and they let you in, presumably knowing who you are.
Yeah.
And you see various retainers. Jimmy is there.
Yeah.
Jules is there. Who else might be there?
Evening, guys.
Jimmy
Goes
nods,
through. Yeah. He's in a
waves.
bike uniform, of course.
Right, like
yeah.
a courier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. So he makes his way to Vincent's office,
All right.
looks through the window, makes sure he's not busy. He's not at the moment, not busy at all. All right, he goes in. Mr. Meyer. Yes? You got time to speak to me? Always. What's the problem? Oh, it's not a problem. Well, it might be a problem. But Khalid would like to have a meeting with you. Why? No specific reason. He would just like to meet with you. Is that permissible? Vincent goes around the front of his desk, sits down on it, and goes, all right, make a time, and I'll make myself available. Okay, I'll get right on it. And he leaves the office.
Very well. Okay, so Belladonna.
Basically, Belladonna was planning to have the sheriff help her out with tasks at the stadium, at the speedway thing.
The speedway. Okay.
Racetrack. I don't know what to call it.
All right.
Just memorial.
And that will be under the supervision of the wolf pack, I guess. Or
Yeah.
who's gonna?
There's gonna be someone there to make sure he doesn't,
Yeah.
bruise her out.
Who's gonna be the enforcer? Like, he's the sheriff. He is the sheriff. He's not gonna sheriff himself.
Would it be possible to have asked Prince Loden to just take away the sheriffdom, even if it's temporarily, just while he's doing the job.
Too late. We should have done all that evening.
As a retroactive thing.
What are you prepared to give up for that?
What? I'll give you Jackie.
Jackie? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Jackie.
No, I don't.
All right, Jackie's dead.
No, my precious. Don't have to. It would have made sense though.
Let me think about it. Yeah, it makes a fair amount of sense.
Even if it's temporarily,
Yeah.
just for
okay.
the job, so he doesn't. Because
All right.
Prince Odin asked us what we
Thought was a
yeah.
appropriate response. Yeah, no, that's fair. And even if you did do it later, you could do it by email through the Primogen via what's her face? Yeah.
Younger?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Well, excellent. So do we like have the big box of sheriff at the racetrack?
The box of sheriff? What do you?
Yeah, he was staked. So
He was staked, right? Yes. So yes, you do.
okay.
Yes, you do.
Well, open the box.
All right. He's there. His hat's just sitting on top of his chest, covering the stake.
Okay. Hello there, Balthazar. I heard that's your name. Just so that we get acquainted, my name is Belladonna. We took you to see the prince. I don't know if you overheard. He suggested some pretty medieval ways of punishing you for breaking the Camarilla rules, but I was the one that stopped him from doing that. And instead, your punishment is to help me rebuild this racetrack. I'm hoping that this won't make you angry. It probably won't take any more than maybe a month or so to get this all fixed up. So yeah. I'm gonna take out the stake now. There's someone here, and if you hurt me, it's gonna go right back into your chest, and I don't want that. Okay.
So who else is in the room?
Who of the wolf pack would like to be there?
Well, yeah. In this case, Randy turns up. Jackie turns up. Morgan turns up.
Okay, sweet.
All right. I've told is Thing there, my right hand man now? Is he there with her?
Let's just check on his name if we've got a name.
I can't
Yes, sir.
remember.
Huh?
Antheus? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, you're talking about
The
Antheus?
second.
Yeah,
Okay,
Antheus.
right. Yep. I keep thinking about the ghoulie you're talking about to replace Phoenix. That was what I.
No. I'm talking about Antheus.
Okay.
If Antheus is there, he's had private orders from me.
I think Antheus is not there. Antheus is on nearby call though.
All right. I will tell him that she's going to do that.
Okay.
All right. Have you told me you're going to do that? You're going to take him out?
I mean, that was the plan.
So it was part of the.
All right. So I
Yeah.
knew. No, I'm just making sure. Barry's making sure.
Okay, sweet. Yeah.
Vincent could have a security team here. Human, like
I'll have a
mortal...
security team there. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a bunch of ghouls in paramilitary outfits carrying heavy weapons.
If he attacks anybody, he's to be staked again.
Okay.
Brought to me.
Oh, before I take this out, I just need you to know that you're no longer sheriff, but you will be reinstated after we've patched everything up. Also, somewhere along the night, Zora's gonna come in, and we're gonna work on some breathing techniques together. We're gonna work on some meditation, because I think it would help you to have a calm heart, like myself. Anyway, I'm gonna pull this out now. Okay.
And if he does attempt to kill anybody, he's to be staked, brought to me, and I'll behead him.
No, no, no,
Oh yes,
no.
he's had his chance. I said to the prince he had one chance. One.
Anyway,
Right.
I'm ignoring that. I'm like, guys, don't listen to that. Is harsh. So medieval. Anyway, I'm going to pull out the stake.
okay. He gasps.
You're right.
Not yet. Not yet. I will be. He begins to sit up and clamber out of the box. You got some life blood around here? Not yours either. I'm not drinking you.
It's okay.
The guys would have it. My security force would have some for him.
We have blood here for you.
Yeah? Who?
More like what?
What are you fucking talking about? Look, no offense, but I ain't gangrel. You noticed that, right? I don't drink no animal blood, okay? And I ain't drinking out of no bag neither.
Right, okay. Could you, I asked one of the security guys, could you please offer some of your blood? Just put it in a cup.
Comes forward and puts out his hand.
Okay.
I'm afraid I don't have a cup, sir.
Okay, I just don't feel comfortable doing this. Okay, as soon as I see,
just give me the guy's hand, for God's sake. Stop fucking around. I'm gonna
okay,
fucking
there you
let
go.
loose. And he just sinks his teeth into the sky, and the guy winces for a moment, and then
I'll push him off once it becomes too much.
All right.
Yeah.
Very well. So he pulls his shit together and he takes his fangs out and licks the wound and sits back. You made a lot of demands right there.
Good job. I know, I'm sorry, but it's better than seeing the sun.
You're sorry, huh? Better than seeing the sun. I don't know. If I was given the choice, maybe I would have chosen oblivion.
I'll offer him my hand.
What's this for?
To help you up.
Yeah, get away. He climbs up on using his hands and knees, and you can hear bones clicking in his back as he stands up. Dusts off his hat. Where's my fucking badge?
As I said before, you aren't sheriff as long as your duty hasn't been done yet.
My balls, aren't you?
I'm sorry. It's honestly not going to be that bad. We have a lot of work to be done here, but you're a handy guy. You're strong. You'll be able to handle it.
Here, is this the place?
Mm-hmm. Tonight we're gonna take out all of the old benches and we're gonna replace it with the plastic chairs we have here.
We're gonna take out all the old benches and replace them with the plastic chairs. Why the fuck don't you get a bunch of mortals to do this? In fact, you know what? Excuse me, ma'am. How about I get a bunch of mortals to do this?
Because that's not what I'm going for here.
Well, I don't know. I think it kind of is. You want an end result and you want me to perform it. And if I have to pay for it, I'll do that.
Hey, look, this is part of your punishment.
I don't see that I need to get involved with physical labor or all that bullshit. I ain't done physical labor since I was a mortal human man. I mean, besides, throwing people around through windows and shit, driving cars, occasionally having to lift some heavy object on some account.
Perfect. Come on. You can help me carry the chairs.
You are a hard task mistress. I don't know if I like you any more than I did before, but nonetheless, I'll play along with your little game. Apparently the prince said so, so here we are.
Yep, that's all I ask.
Okay,
Here you
so
go.
drags the shit around and does
Yep.
what you ask him to do. He uses absolutely zero initiative.
It's all right. It's only first day.
You have to work him like a robot. You have to give him direct instructions, and he grumbles about them and follows them eventually.
That's good. And like during the time that we have, I'll try and be more like become friends with him and try to find out more about him. And
Well, you discovered that his real name is Thomas Ewell.
okay, right?
And Thomas Ewell, he
So
was a Southern aristocrat.
hmm,
Caught in New York when the war between the states broke out. He led a group of Confederate bandits, although he doesn't put it like that, who raided New England banks during the war. So he was a bank robber
okay.
during the during the Civil War. So yes, there you go. So that's about as much as you find out from him. He's quite proud to tell you that, but that's about all he tells you.
So
Yeah.
why didn't you go by Thomas? That name is so much, I guess, more wholesome.
More wholesome.
Balthazar is just, it's kind of, how can you expect people to take you seriously with a name like Balthazar?
Well, I didn't give it to me.
Really?
Sure, I didn't choose that name. That was given to me by the Anarch movement of Gary, by all accounts.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Nicknames are cool.
So you changed your mind. It's a cool name now.
Well,
You didn't like it before, but now it's good because I didn't give it to myself. I see.
Yeah, I thought you might have given it to yourself.
No, the name I gave myself was Sheriff, and that was the name I was asked, what do I want to call myself as a enforcer of Chicago? And I said, I'll be the Sheriff. And Logan said yes. So that's it. That's how it is.
That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you go back to mopping some floors and doing some stuff, and a couple of hours pass while you're doing this stuff. Meanwhile, Barry, one of the Barrys,
Vincent will go and meet with
Khalid.
Khalid when he's ready.
See?
I've done the paperwork, and the paperwork is driving Vincent crazy.
Right. Okay, so he's going to go scurrying into some tunnels.
Yep.
Um,
He'll be obviously told where to go.
Right. So, in fact, your other character brings him to the Chicago River,
Yep.
in the central hub of Chicago in the loop where all the bridges cross. And underneath those bridges, there are some walkways and things just below the level of the street, but above the level of the water. And some of those walkways terminate in tunnel entrances that head into the sewers. And so this is where you go. And from there, you begin to head downstream, and you follow a bunch of steps, and you hear the other Nosferatu tapping back and forth messages on pipes using some variation of Morse code.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you're taken to a location where it breaks through from tunnels into caves. And the caves get a little bit precarious, and at one point you have to leap across this chasm. But you know, being that you're pretty physically active and powerful, that's not too difficult. So you jump across to the other side. No human could have done this, you don't think. And on the far side, you begin to find there's piles of books and a whole library of stuff. There's scrolls from the Middle Ages piled up on makeshift shelves, and massive maps painted during the Middle Ages in Arabia. All sorts of little artifacts and trinkets from other times between your time, actually, and now.
Okay.
You come through this curtain, and you see this figure hunched over a lamp, scrawling this big sheet of cloth, you think it is, or possibly canvas.
Before we start this, what do I know about Khalid?
He is Nosferatu. He was, what do you know about him? Let's clarify, shall we? Helps if you spell Khalid correctly. So his name is Khalid Al-Rashid. He had a very bloody-handed reputation during the Crusades, which a lot of the Crusaders tried to pin this on all Arabs, but it was actually a lot of the bloodshed and death that the Arabs inflicted on the Crusaders was this guy.
Yeah.
His appetite for atrocity was rivaled by few in an age of cruel men who slew and tortured in the name of their gods. Indeed, it was just this appetite which first drew the attention of the Canaanites to Khalid. So there you go. The Crusades held before the Inquisition and the imposition of the Masquerade brought many kindred to the Holy Land. Battles always leave easy pickings for those who feed upon blood, as you know, Vincent. So, does that give you some idea of who is Khalid?
Do I have anything of my own I could give him as a gift that would be appropriate?
What sort of thing might that be? Give me 2 or 3 options. While you think about that, I'll go back to Mercy.
Okay.
Mercy.
Yep. Lying down, having
Right.
snooze.
All right. So you are feeling yourself falling backwards into the abyss, and you're feeling every part of your life flashing up in front of you and being searched through rather unceremoniously. People just going through your brain like it's like a library book, like they're just flicking from you. You're just like, oh my God, it's my mother. Oof, we're gone. Now we're in the school playground getting beaten up. And you're just starting to remember what it is you're looking for, what it is that you're experiencing, when woof, you're off into the next part of your mind. And so it's very disorienting and frustrating because you don't actually get to experience or remember anything properly. Clearly somebody else is using their own set of brain tags to find what they're looking for. You go through this series of memories, and suddenly an image of Rodriguez pops up in front of your mind, and it stops for a moment, and Rodriguez goes, he for a moment it's frozen and like a photograph, and then he just turns to you and looks at you and he goes, well, I guess you're fucked now, huh? Now they know about both of us
They were
and your
always gonna know.
friend. I mean, maybe they know about your friend, but they didn't know about me until now. Oh fuck, the Tremere. You're so fucked. Mercy Adams. How did you think of that name?
That is the name I was born with.
Oh, well.
It's not like I thought of it.
Well, I'm sure the Tremere know that too by now. And everything else about you. Everything about you. Oh, I hope you don't
I'm
have
hoping
any...
that they figure out everything about you.
You got any passwords or PIN numbers you want them to never know or find out?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You trust that guy, this Nikolai guy. He's what, 600 years old or something? 800?
I trust my brother.
That guy, the sleaziest motherfucker in all of Chicago. Okay, you trust him. Jason Newberry. You know, he's been on a list of members to try and recruit for like 100 years now.
I didn't know it was that long.
Yeah.
But that makes sense because he's so freaking cool.
Yeah, he used to kill cats before he was a vampire. He kind of graduated afterwards. He wasn't actually cool enough to be a proper serial killer when he was alive. He waited till he was dead and he was untouchable before he had the balls to do it.
Makes sense. It's the same with me, to be honest.
Yeah, it kind of is the same with you as well.
I killed my dad. It was the first kill I ever done.
Yeah? How did that feel for you?
I don't really remember. It felt great at the time.
Oh, wait a minute. We're getting
Kinda
pulled
sad,
away.
but
They're
great.
looking for something. Oh, what's this? And now you're looking at the fortress on the hill above the hacienda. And you're kind of moving around it, but mostly what you're getting is images that you have seen, that he's already shown you. And at that point, Rodriguez shifts back into the darkness, and when the figure comes back again, it is Philippe Regard.
Hey, Phil.
Not acceptable.
Doesn't matter what you want.
Oh, it does. I can make life really very difficult for you.
Life is already difficult for me. It's always been difficult for me.
Yeah, it can become intolerable.
Right. So let's have a look around this place, shall we?
Yes. Now, presently, you are passed out, lying on the floor in the Chantry house, and your consciousness is here. And if I were to leave you here and go somewhere else, perhaps I have a chance to take your body. Goodbye. It disappears into the darkness.
It's pretty clever.
Can you make Mercy Adams? You are making a resistance roll against manipulation and occult. So you are using, I guess, wits and occult.
It's an occult. Okay.
So you're
Willpower.
Willpower point?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is not going to be a very good roll. Just a one.
One success.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Sometime later, you wake up, and a stake is pulled out of your chest. The first thing you see is the stake being pulled out of your chest, and Jason's there going, "Fuck, man! I told you this was a bad idea. I told you this was a bad idea. Did what? You fucking went nuts. What the fuck is wrong with you? You should have stayed on the circle. You was told to stay in the circle. The little guy said stay in the fucking circle, right?" Nikolai's like,
Don't call him little guy.
"Yeah, okay, all right. Nikolai, sorry. Told you to stay in the circle. What were you doing? Why did you get up? What were you fucking doing? Thrashing around, fucking attacking me, attacking him? What the hell was wrong with you?"
Okay, so you can, I look at Nikolai and I'm like, you probably know what I did, right?
I saw what you did. Yes.
Okay, well, the first time it happened was an accident. The second time, I had no choice. I was going to die. I was on fire. So, and then in the end, what happened was when you did that, Philippe came to the front and took over. I imagine that's what he said he was going to do, and that's what he did. So
I see. That is fascinating. We'll need to set more wards and guards, clearly.
did you see the hacienda?
Yes, I did. We do have notes. I will produce a picture soon enough.
Okay, good.
I will pass the images to my artist pristinely.
Keeping Philippe within me is going to provide lots of information for us.
That's true.
It's also going to be very dangerous, but
yes,
it provides us with a lot of information when it comes to fighting this Sabbat. So
you have just managed to promote yourself from cannon fodder to useful.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
A step in a vampire's life.
I think there was someone that told me.
But you do have a big
secondhand to be useful. What's that?
He looks over at Mimi. Looks back at you.
Okay,
She
yeah,
could be used against you very, very easily
I
if
know.
someone was inclined.
I know, and they did.
Yes.
I think honestly, I've had a think into my brain. That's
You
a
had
weird way, a weird
had
way
to
to put
think
it.
into your brain.
Um, yes, only I could do that because I'm a Malky. Um, like I was so obsessed with this guy when I turned, right. Like I'd be obsessed with the idea of coveting this guy, but I think I found the person I love, the people I love, and I
Oh.
look at Mimi and Kitty. She's in the room. It's them.
I see. You
I'll do
found
anything
love.
for them.
You would do anything for them. Interesting.
And I have.
Good. Well, family is important. I do agree. It's why our clan is so strong. We have such good, strong ties and bonds between us.
So I probably owe you this. I'm sorry. I don't know. Since coming here, I've been kind of mistrusting, but I've always been that way. And I mean, you know that. You're probably the same with a lot of people, but
Yes.
I actually, I've always trusted you from the very first moment I met you.
Well, you smiled at me, and that set a first good impression. And to be honest, you remind me of someone. But that's a long and different story. In any case, I think that we can try this again, perhaps tomorrow night,
More
if you
wards.
wish.
More wards.
Yes.
Like think of how many wards you need, and then quadruple them.
He puts his hand on your hand gently. I will put my best thought into it.
Okay, I know you will.
Now and tomorrow. Further, there might be some exercises that I can recommend you to begin now beforehand, and perhaps another round of cleansing, some purification and consecration for you to this
Yep.
cause.
Give me all the
I would
things you
not
need.
wish to lose you to total insanity. Your blood, unfortunately, makes the susceptibility stronger.
I believe that.
Yes.
That's accurate.
So it is a danger that we should try and avoid.
When
I
should we
realize
get
who Nikolai is now. He's Werner Herzog. Anyway, sorry.
when should we freeze Mimi? Say
You ready to do this?
no, but it has to be done. I don't want to lose her.
She looks up at you.
Come here.
Mom? What? Mom?
You're gonna go to sleep for a little bit.
No, I'm not sleepy, Mom. I'm not gonna go to sleep. No. I wanna watch TV.
You will watch TV soon.
I wanna watch TV now. I've missed so much Hello Kitty already.
Why don't we watch one episode and then it's time for bed?
Okay.
Okay.
And
I look at them being like, you know,
Nikolai nods.
make it happen.
How long is an episode of this kitty hello bonjour cat?
It's only like 10 minutes.
That's not
15
enough
minutes.
time.
How much do you need?
That is enough. It is enough.
Okay.
She will need to drink something.
Okay. I will I'll feed her some of my blood as we watch Hello Kitty together. Kitty's
Right.
beside me as well.
Right. And a lady knocks on the door. Comes in and she's got a jug of hot drink for the little one, she says, and she pours it out into a cup. Here you go, sweetheart. You can drink this. And she takes it and smiles and starts sipping it down. And before long, she passes out.
Okay. And then I pick her up and take her to where we need to go to put her into cryogenic.
Well,
Yeah. Put her to sleep.
yes. So this would have all been prepared. So I'm imagining that there is a team here with a van who take her away immediately.
We can't keep her here.
We do not have the facilities here to keep her in cryogenesis, I'm afraid.
Can
There
I
is
go
a
with her?
company who are very good. Chicago, Illinois Cryogenesis Chambers. They are the ones. They're very good. High security as well.
Well, I'm gonna go with her and just make sure she's safe. And I just want to know where she is. And well, you know how it is.
Yes, I do understand. I do. Very well. Go with them. Go.
Yep. I'll go and take
Alright.
Kitty along with me. And
Alright.
if Jace wants to come along too.
Yeah, sure. You all go along and you go and visit this. It's a new startup company that has started doing this shit. They literally are freezing people's bodies or heads, and keeping them in chambers in an underground facility. When you go and visit it, you see her get put into the cryogenesis chamber, and it's filled up with liquid nitrogen, and all of her blood is drained out of her first. So there's doctors and nurses that work on this shit. Costs them hundreds of thousands of dollars to do this business. It's extraordinarily expensive.
Jesus.
Yeah, and they go out of their way to preserve every tissue and nerve and everything. And it's frozen, and they put it in these big ass fridges, basically.
Like Mercy would be crying.
Right. I mean,
Like-
she's got her own fridge. And there you go. That's where all the fridges from D&D come from.
Right. Okay.
These are the ones that fall out of the sky.
They come from BTM.
Yes.
Pull straight into D&D.
Yeah.
I'll give I'll hold on to onto Jason while it's happening.
Okay. And he stands there. It's all right. She's okay. Look, they froze her. Pretty sure you can bring her back with your blood, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that guy's face though when they looked at her? They checked her out. They did that whole examination thing.
No? What?
Yeah. They didn't like what they saw on that X-ray.
Oh, right. This is meaty chaos bullshit.
Yeah.
This would be good for her.
Yeah, well, at least it puts her out of commission for a while. She's not going to be getting into any trouble, and she can't get kidnapped, I hope. And, yeah. Garwood Marshall is here too, actually.
He came with us?
Yeah, in fact, he walks in at that point. He goes, sorry to break up your happy time, but I have work to do. We have to put a few wards and spells of our own down here.
Thank you.
Keep this place quiet and safe.
I truly appreciate everything that you may have done.
Well, that's not something you hear very often, so I'll take that.
Well, you can always count me an ally with you guys.
Probably the first time I've ever heard that in my whole life. Okay, so I better get started, so I'm going to shoo you lot out of here. You done?
Yep, we're done.
All right. Well, I guess you'll be back at some stage with, yeah.
Let's hope
Keep
so.
an eye on this place, huh?
Thank you.
Keep an eye on it. I might take this place over. I imagine I could make a lot of money if I took this whole damn place.
You should do it.
Yeah.
You should do it.
Garwood Marshall Cryogenics. Doesn't have a lot to do with music. Not really part of my passion, but you know what? It would make me a lot of favors with Nikolai and the rest of the Chantry House.
If you want me to put in some money, I can do that.
You thinking about it?
Yeah.
Well, we could consider that. I was going to go about it the whole other way, where money never even had to change hands.
I like that.
You like that way?
Yeah.
You can sure be involved with it, though. I mean, I
understand. I'm keen.
You got some skills there, right?
I'm keen.
You have the blood of Molcab running in your veins.
Yeah.
You can tell people what to do.
I can tell people what to do.
That's something we got in common, so we have to be very careful when we're talking to each other. We should probably get shades.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I trust you.
Barry.
We should go though.
Where did I leave you? Thinking about
About to talk to Khalid,
gifts.
and
for
I
him.
thought about what to give him.
Mhm.
Maybe a scroll, an old scroll,
Okay. What might it have on it?
a letter from. At one stage, Richard the Lionheart and what's his name again? Saladin.
Yep.
They actually used to write to each other,
Right.
and I'd like to have one of the letters.
Actual letters.
Yes.
Right. A historic letter. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you see this figure, this robed figure, huddled over this, whatever it is, some kind of painting that he's doing, with a pot of ink and a brush. It seems to consist of a bunch of lines and circles outlaid. And he looks over his shoulder at you as you come in. Just beyond him is water, like a big pool of water that extends, and in the distance you think you can hear the sea.
Okay.
He looks over his shoulder as you come in. Archon Maya, have we met before? I am sure that you are familiar to me. Perhaps it was not in this lifetime.
We did meet.
Ah, will you tell me more of this meeting? I seem to have lost my recollection of it.
It was a battle that Saladin won and we lost.
We were the victors, and you
Yes.
were. I remember now.
Yes.
Such total decimation of the Crusaders' forces.
It was, my lord. Many died that day.
You nearly died, or you died that day?
I nearly died that day.
How much later than that was your embrace? It could not have been too long.
No, it was that night.
That very night.
Your people caught me, remember?
I have the vaguest recollection of that night. I think I was sent away.
Then that night I was taken by my sire, my soon-to-be sire.
I do not know the name of your sire. Would you be prepared to furnish us with it?
Also, I need your opinion on this one, would I?
I think it's up to you. What do you know about your sire?
I know his name.
Right? You know the title that he had, that he carried.
Yeah.
You believe that he was Gangrel because you're Gangrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adwan, the Egyptian.
I have heard only rumors of this one. Walker of the desert.
Yes.
Famed to have placed visions in the heads of many mad prophets.
So I hear.
And you are his child. So fascinating. So fascinating. Forgive me. He puts down his paintbrush and stands. He begins to walk sort of slowly in a semicircle around you. Just observing you. So, your name is Archon Vincent Meyer. You have been inevitably coming to my shore for some time now.
Yes, it was inevitable.
You seek information, of course.
Of course. But first, let me give you this gift.
It is not necessary to give a gift to me. These times are gone. We are both vampires now.
Yes. But respect should be given.
He goes down on one knee in front of you.
I go, oh no, my lord. We are equals.
I follow the old tradition. You give him the thing.
Yep.
He takes it. He bows. He steps back respectfully. Thank you. This is a most beautiful image.
The business then.
It's a business. I am aware of some of your activities. You are involved now with the coterie, the Chicago Queen coterie. They have a new name now, Minerva's Shield.
Yes.
But you have other business in Chicago, do you not?
Yes.
You seek information pertaining to our good Prince Loden, Olaf Holt.
Yes.
Well, what will you do with this information when you obtain it?
It depends on the information.
Of course it does. But I have heard that you are looking to verify information that you believe you already know.
Yes, that's true.
If you were to verify that information, what would you then do with it?
There are many things I need to know, such as where his child is and his haven is.
Very important information, this.
After all, I may have to rescue them from some situation.
Ethics dilemma I have. You see.
It's for the good of the prince, of course.
And then why do you not request the information directly from him? Surely he'll give it to you if it is for his own good.
I don't think he would.
I see. This information carries heavy costs, difficulties to obtain. What will you do for Clan Nosferatu in Chicago? We, too, like the Gangrel, face persecution. We are next on the prince's list after he is done with your most eloquent and beautiful clan.
I am looking towards all persecutions that have been done to all clans as subtly as one can.
I do not understand your references.
You say that you have been persecuted, your clan?
Yes.
Have you proof of this?
It is inherent in the system of the Camarilla. We are forced to live underground. We, of all creatures, must survive this masquerade. We have such already. We must begin with a difficulty, as you can see.
Yes.
Is hideous.
You have a beauty none can understand.
You are too kind, Darkon. Too kind.
I have seen the beauty of war.
What guarantees do you give the Nosferatu that when you destroy the prince, we will retain a seat on the Camarilla, that our influences and domains will not slip into the hands of the Ventru or the Bruja, anyone else.
Can I give them guarantees?
You can guarantee to do your best.
I can guarantee to do my best for someone who has helped. I can guarantee to bring it up with the right people, with the right justicas.
Justicas. I see. What we seek the most, Mr. Meyer, here is peace. We like our domain to be quiet, so that our feeding is unobtrusive and not noticed. We do not wish to cause a fuss, a ruckus. It is
But
others who do this. We watch from the shadows.
then your people are known for their stealth and their mastery of it.
The fact that they are known for this is already a failure.
Then perfection should be one's endeavor, perhaps.
Indeed, one can attempt that. Okay, pause there.
Yep.
Charlie,
Yes.
who are you? Where are you?
Who should I be?
I don't know.
I
Who do you
mean,
want to be? You can
you know,
be
Bells has got
Belladonna.
her. That she's
What's
just
Belladonna doing?
all they're
she's
doing is
working.
yeah, they're working hard.
Right. Okay, so Belladonna, right? Of course, you're working, and currently you've got Balthazar mopping a floor, which he's doing, and he's whistling a song. He's singing away, whistling away, and you can make a perception alertness check.
Okay. Oh, that is not her. Let's try and figure that. Perception alertness.
Perception alertness, please.
Okay. 3.
3. You realize that Prince Loden has been watching from the archway, from the hallway, for a few minutes now.
I'll wander over to him.
He steps in out of the shadows into the light. Well, Belladonna.
Prince
This is
Loden.
your work, I take it.
Yep, I bought the racetrack, and yeah, we're working on it.
I've come to the right place then. Good.
Yes.
Found you. And where might I find my ex-sheriff? You hear him stop whistling around the corner at that moment.
I'll go get him. Just wait here, and
Yes.
I'll
well.
go out to Balthazar, take the mop off him, and like, you can go see him.
What?
Oh, Prince Loden's here.
Well, goddamn! Why didn't you tell me he was gonna be here?
I didn't know.
He just turned up. Fuck. He wanders off. And no, says the prince. He walks in. No, you don't need to stop. I came to watch. Balthazar goes back to the mop and picks it up and starts mopping the floor again. A little bit less tunefully.
Prince
So,
Loden.
Things are working out then.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. He helped me replace a lot of the seating up there. We're just mopping the area.
Very nice.
Both of us.
I see. And you're calling this what again?
The Terrace Memorial Race Track.
Terrace Memorial Racetrack. How very noble, and it's, I think, very fitting for Archon Terrace. You know, he served here for so many years and so loyally. Very fitting. So many friends he had, all across America.
We're gonna get a lot of people coming in to see his bike and his jacket and stuff. That's gonna be great.
particular, what do you call this exactly? It's like a museum or a
There's going to be a room that is dedicated to tourists that will be accessible to vampires that want to see it.
and is it set up yet?
Not yet. Well, we
I
still
came too early
gotta,
then. It's a shame.
yeah.
That's what I came to see. Besides
Sledge
you, of
and
course.
the wolf pack are working on restoring his motor vehicle, and yeah, we're gonna get frames for his jacket and stuff. So we're not quite done with that yet. There's also going to be areas where other racers are going to be. They're going to have like their trophies and stuff, and yeah, it's going to be quite nice. We'll have
I see.
a lot of interest here.
And I've heard about this race.
Yeah.
Yes. Out of game, what do you think Prince Loden knows about it so far? Everything?
Whatever we told not Tommy, the other dude.
Right. Yeah, the media guy.
Yeah.
Pedersen, Joseph Pedersen. I think
Yeah.
it's Joseph Pedersen. So many NPCs.
I know. So many.
So many Ventru.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yep, we're having a race.
And do you think this is an excellent idea?
It's gonna be a fun idea.
Fun is for children.
Oh. I think it'll be an excellent idea.
Well, what is it that you're hoping to achieve with this race, besides drawing a lot of attention to our city, which might be very good for tourism, yes, but why are you involving vampires in this business at all?
Well, I'm trying to there's a friend of mine, and
You do have a lot of friends.
yeah, I want him to I want to inspire his I guess the old part of himself. He used to be a race car driver,
Oh,
and then he got into the business of killing a lot of Sabat. And when that happened,
you. As you're talking, he just moves subtly closer and closer to you.
Okay.
Yes, do continue. I'm listening.
Okay. Right. So yeah, that's the reason.
That's the reason.
I want to make sure that he remembers the old part of himself.
And that must be Randy Zally.
Yeah.
You are in love with him, aren't you?
No, I have someone else. That's crazy. Yeah.
I see. Do you think it's possible for a vampire to love more than one other?
Well, obviously.
Is it possible
Everyone is possible
for a vampire
to
to love at all?
Yeah.
Truly.
Have you ever been in love, Prince Loden?
Of course I have. Many times. And my heart has been so broken and bruised over the years. You have no idea.
Well, I hope one day your sire.
My sire broke my heart, amongst others.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, few ever ask me, and fewer yet would get the answers that they were seeking. But yes.
Well,
would you like to hear about my sire?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for a walk. I can show you the area as well. And the work we've been doing.
All right, so you go for a walk through the place, and Prince Loden tells you about his sire. And it was during the Battle of Veracruz, in fact. Basically, he goes on, troops under his command seized one of the artillery positions overlooking the Bay of Campeche. Some of the troops grumbled that Lieutenant Holt stayed safely in the rear. He doesn't tell you that part of the story.
Fair.
But the lieutenant overlooked their mutterings, their whining about his taking the Silver Eagle from a dead colonel, and went about the important business of enjoying the beautiful Mexican city, especially the part a naval friend of his swarmed with putas. Despite the heavy fighting, much of the city remained intact. Blah, blah, blah. He basically describes this stuff to you, and then he mentions how he met Datura. And
Named after the wait, isn't Datura like a plant?
it is a plant, but that was
Well,
the
that's what
name.
Bells would definitely be interested in. Her name is a plant. So pretty, like
Yeah.
me. Like
Right,
Belladonna.
like Belladonna. Exactly.
Tell me about Datura.
Well, Datura's, he tells you about how when he met her, she was the lover of the Prince of Veracruz, a toreador called Eletria. Yeah. And then he looks at his watch in the middle of this conversation. He says, I have to go.
All right. Well, thank you for telling me about a bit about yourself. It's really interesting.
Thank you.
And
It was nice to talk.
I hope you open up your heart again one day to someone. And
perhaps I will.
And don't have the fear of it getting hurt. Just try.
Forward to that. I will try. I will try that for you, Belladonna.
Or try it for you.
I'll take that under advisement. Good night.
Good night.
Turns and walks out.
I go back to doing my work.
All right, and the sheriff's like, well, fuckity fuck damn. What the hell did you cast on him?
I don't know. I just asked.
I never heard the prince talk about himself so much in 100 years. I didn't even know the name of his sire.
Oh. Did you ask him?
No, I didn't ask him. Nobody asks the prince the name of their fucking sire. Are you out of your mind?
I think the issue is people see him as, being this really old person that's over them, like some sort of statue they need to stay away from or something. But he's just he's one of us,
Perhaps you're right.
Treat people down to earth, and yeah, you'll get them to open up, like you. Boop.
Well, I seen him open up. I seen him open up veins and necks and arms and chests, all sorts of shit. Yep. You should have seen the Haymarket riots. Boy.
Well, you don't have to worry about that here. There's there won't be any of that.
Oh, there would be none of that here. Well,
no.
We're just gonna get on with cleaning up the Gangrel Boys Club.
Yeah. If we ever do something here, you'd be welcome to join.
What would it that you would be doing here that I'd be welcome to join? Exactly. That race you're talking about?
Yeah, the race. It'd be kind of cool for you to join the opening of it. That'd be great.
Well, I suspect that if you're going to give back my sheriff hat by the time that race starts up, I'm probably going to be head of security at this end anyhow. So
you want to be head of security?
When you're leaving Chicago, when you're in Chicago, these racers are going to be under my control.
Only if you're actually going to deal with them in a calm, like non-threatening manner.
I'll deal with them in a calm, non-threatening manner when they don't
kill them
with a whole bunch of guns in their cars, waving them around, playing that damn rap music, and shooting their barrels in the sky, and yelling and hollering at people on the street. All of that stuff. Then they go around the bars, they start drinking. Next thing you know, it's not about what they're drinking, it's about who they're drinking.
Okay. We'll have a chat about that when that comes to time. Because I don't really know. I've never had that many gangrel in one area before. I am a little bit scared.
You should be scared. I've seen large quantities of vampires in one place at one time. It is scary. There is a wave of scent on the air.
Okay.
Like You know that term, what do they use it for? Mass hysteria?
Right.
Yeah, when one vampire starts frenzying, then the others start frenzying too.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you got a whole pack of frenzied wolf packs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We'll think about that later. The wolf pack have dealt with a lot of gangrel before. I'm sure they'll be able to handle, at least try and handle parts of it. It'll
Well,
be
I'm
fine.
thinking it ain't just gonna be the gangrel showing up, because you got that fella, what is his name, Antheus?
Yeah,
Amongst that
Antheus.
pack. You get him up on this, and he's gonna be pulling in friends from all over the United States of America.
Jesus.
That you maybe don't know it, but he got gang memberships in every gang from here to California.
Wow. You know a lot about everyone.
It's my job to know a lot about everyone.
Could you tell me why you picked me then?
Well, that's a good question.
It's probably, honestly, out of everyone that could have staked you, I'm probably the one
To
that you
be
should be
fair,
happy to be staked by.
I was extremely surprised to find myself laying face down on the steps outside the high priestess with a stake stuck through my jacket, let alone it coming from little old you.
Yeah.
I guess I deserve that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am apologetic about that.
I don't know why.
I didn't mean to ruin your jacket.
You can buy me a new one, or it don't matter. It's just a jacket.
Just a jacket.
You like to make friends, huh?
Yeah.
Make friends with everybody.
Well, yeah.
Well, I like the
So
idea of that, but you got to be careful, because sometimes making friends with the wrong people leads you down paths you don't want to go.
I'm well aware of that. I think being friends with you though would be a good idea. I mean, you're a good. I can see that you've got a big heart.
I got a big heart.
Hmm.
Well, I don't like that. I think having a small heart's the better plan.
I suppose that's true if you're gonna get staked.
You need a small heart, a small target.
I mean, I was able to hit you. Maybe you do have a big heart.
Damn, you could be right. How the hell did you get me talking about this shit? You're really enjoying this, ain't you? Yeah, you are. Well, I'll give it to you. I know when to swallow my pride.
Okay. Just mopping.
Okay.
Just mopping.
Just mopping.
Yes.
Okay, so you're mopping for the rest of the day or whatever it is night. Okay. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Follow me, follow me, follow me. How's the rest of that song go?
I've never heard of that song before in my life.
Oh
What is that?
Okay, I'll look it up. Not now though.
Okay.
All right. So, what are you doing, Mercy? You are returning the following evening, I assume, for more.
I'm actually gonna go to Bobby where the bottom.
Okay. You're going to visit him at the tower. Okay. You go up in the tower, and the door's open, and you find him in his office, and he looks up at you.
Hi.
Hi, Mercy. How are you?
I'm all good. Do you wanna join me in the lift for a
I
bit?
want to join you in the lift for a bit. Sure, I can join you in the lift for a bit. How about that? He comes over and steps into the lift. Ding. He presses the pause, the stop button on the lift, and locks it there.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to bite. I'm gonna bite my tongue, and then I'm going to go up and kiss him, and give him my blood.
Fuck. Okay. Mercy, you gotta stop that. You can't just go putting blood in people's mouths. Did you not get taught this at Malkavian school or something?
Don't you realize that what I'm trying to do is free you?
You're trying to free me by blood bonding me to yourself?
Well, I'm gonna offer you freedom.
You're gonna offer me freedom. Freedom from what?
You okay?
You want to offer me freedom from Loden?
There were Torid. You said the Toreador and Loden have a hand on you?
Yeah, but I don't know about this as being the answer for that. Is this the answer? Me getting more blood bound to somebody else?
Yes.
Well, you would say that. But come on. That's stupid, Mercy. You gotta understand, I can't just get more blood bound to somebody else. I'm already being pulled around by 2 different clans as it is. I don't need a third one in there. Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, Mercy, forgive me. What generation are you? Like, how strong is your blood? Like, you gonna believe that your blood is gonna influence me more than Prince Loden's blood, or even Sophia?
Sure, I could try.
You could try.
I could try.
You're just. I'm just gonna be the victim in the middle here. I'm gonna be manipulated and used by you, and I don't want to do that.
Okay, fine. I get it.
Not
It's good
not
to see you,
unless.
by the
Look,
way.
I mean,
Oh.
not unless you want to share some of my blood. Like, I mean, if it was mutual, it goes both ways, right? Then there's a bond. There's something I can trust.
That's true.
What do you think about that?
I like that.
I mean, do you want to do it here, or do you want to do it on the roof?
I think I wanna say there. I want like a specific I want a specific night that we do it under the full moon. Romantic evening. That's what I want.
You want a date, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess I can do that. Sure. All right.
Excellent.
Tomorrow.
I'll check my planner.
Okay, you check your planner. I can probably hack into it from here, but
It's a paper-based planner.
I can still hack into it.
Anyway, I was wondering if you could do me
A favor, of course. You're here for a favor.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have come. What do you
I
really
mean, you're
want,
here.
Mercy? Yeah, I'm here. What do you really want, Mercy?
I want you to just keep an eye out on this place.
Okay,
And
what is the place?
The place is Vincent Meyer's place.
Okay, and this is where you've sent the address from, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
And like if anything goes down there, I just want to know. Can you do
Okay.
that for me?
Very well. Now, wait a minute. When you say Vincent Meyer's place, he's staying at Chase's location, isn't
Right.
he?
Yeah.
So that's the place?
I don't think I know that though.
Oh, you don't know it's
Wait, no,
Chase's?
I do know it's Chase's place.
Yeah,
It's
you've
Chase's
been there a
place.
couple
And
of
yes, it's
So
that place.
That is the place. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, just keep an eye on it. If any shit goes down, please let me know. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, someone.
I'll do that.
Oh.
I look forward to it. I think I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure. I feel like this might be one of the most dangerous decisions of my life. It's like getting into bed with the Spider Queen. But who knows?
Wait, what? Are you comparing me to the Spider Queen?
Who knows? I gotta probably go and do some stuff. There's
Okay.
a whole fucking denial of service operation going on right now in Mexico when they're trying to take down some towers, and I'm trying to support them at that. And we'll see how we go. Anyhow, you don't want to know about that stuff.
Is there anyone that I could talk to about learning more about computers or something? Or
You want to learn about computers and you want to know who to talk to? Well, you're looking at the guy. It's me.
I've been reading through some manuals and
Some manuals.
yeah, I'm working on things, but I need to break through to be better at everything. So
You want to break through to be better at everything.
yeah.
You sure got some big goals there, Mercy Adams.
I know.
Break
I want to
through
be good at computers.
Be good at computers, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should start off by drinking the blood of a couple of computer knobs. Get some nerds in you.
Is that really how it works?
Well, that's a good place to start as any, and it might get you the enthusiasm you're going to need to carry through because it's a lot of work.
Yeah, maybe. That sounds ridiculous, by the way, but sure. Do you have like a book or something somewhere I could start?
About computers.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Like,
He
I
leans
guess
over. He leans over one of the partitions. He goes, "Hey, Cynthia, doesn't your kid have they must have some kid about computer kid book, something like that. You can dredge me up by tomorrow night." She's like, "Yeah, sure. I got books about computers for my kids," and they start talking about this. And
I'd appreciate if you didn't give me the kid version. Just give me a goddamn book.
well, what do you want a book about? I mean, exactly, Mercy. I mean, when you want to learn Unix, you want to learn Mac, you want to learn a PC, you want to get a PlayStation. I mean, what are you talking about here? You want to learn how to code, you want to learn how to build a computer, you want to build a network, you want to be a chief network architect. That's going to take a bit of work. Maybe you could get a degree in computer science. That's what I did.
Could do that.
Yeah, well,
Not
I
a bad
mean,
idea. Go to school.
yeah, you could literally go to school. That is true. You could. There are night lectures. In fact, I know one guy. In fact, is on the Primogen Council. Critias. He takes night lectures on philosophy.
I mean, I was told to have a chat there, but that was like a long time ago, and I ignored it completely.
Really? Someone told you to have a chat with him, huh? Was that
Yeah.
about computers?
No, it was about philosophy.
Of course it was. Critias.
I'm gonna go up and give him a kiss, and then I'm gonna say I'll see you another time.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
Maybe tomorrow. I'll check my.
What do you mean maybe tomorrow? Come on.
There's something I need to do.
You
It's
want
very
this.
important.
I want this. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Mercy. Okay, you leave.
And as I leave, in my mind, I'm thinking, I have him so bad, and I love it.
Right.
The Spider Queen.
Spider Queen.
Yeah, he is
Very good.
caught in my web.
Caught in your web. 5-minute break.
Okay,
Barry?
Hmm?
you're gonna compensate
Yeah,
the 5
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah,
Good,
of course
good,
I will.
good. Otherwise, I will deduct
And
5 cents.
as you should too. Fair enough. All right, be back shortly.
Okay, that was fun.
Yep. Yep.
I wonder what Loden's up to.
I think I know what he's up to. But I don't know about it yet, so I think I know what he's playing. If so, if he's doing what I think he's doing, he's a clever man.
What do you mean? Am I the weak link?
I have so many weak links with your characters.
Yeah.
It means I have to think faster. And also make it fit in the game. Because there are stuff I don't know.
So what is it? What do you think?
I will let you.
No.
I will let you go on until he makes a mistake. He's going to make a mistake. One of you is going to make a mistake.
Oh, is he trying to see if I have information?
I would bet on it. And at some stage, he's going to try and dominate Bill. Some stage.
Let's do it now.
The Archon said, nobody stays alone with the prince. But fortunately, he doesn't know that you stayed alone with the prince. But I think he's going to try and dominate you.
I was with the sheriff at least. Oh, not entirely. I forgot, sorry. I'll be right back. Okay. But it's good to know. Good to know. Interesting. I'll be back. Oh. Getting up off my chair is tough.
You all right, darling? Kath? Are you okay? Oh, she's out like a light.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to, you know what you've written on the front of your thing? What is that? What's that say?
Belarusi. I just
Belarusi.
I just put the
Belarusi.
names together.
Ah, Belarus. Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I've
can
been
rename
trying
you
to.
too if you want, Barry.
No, thank you.
It would be
I've got enough names.
complicated.
Yeah,
Chase Vincent.
Chase Vincent.
Peter.
Yeah, Chase Vincent Peter. All right, fine. Actually, it's useful for me.
Hmm.
Okay, cool.
Right.
So where were we?
Where were we?
I was.
You were just talking to the prince a minute ago, and he left.
Yeah,
So you were with Balthazar, and now
yeah,
we're with Barry.
yeah. I was with Khalid.
Right. Okay. Well, you give Khalid the gift, and he's bowed and what have you. And he says to you that he hopes for a good and strong allegiance between your clans.
As do I, my
Very well.
lord.
You have the great shoes of Archon Tyrus to fill. Good luck. I will do my best to support you in this. Give you whatever fresh information I can find.
Thank you. And I will give you whatever information that might be interesting to you and help.
Excellent. What a wonderful future we can look forward to then.
Let us hope that's the case.
Then good night, my friend.
Good night, my friend. All right.
Okay.
He leaves
All right. Very good.
with Peter leading the way because he can't remember the way back because he's not Philippe.
He's not Philippe.
Yeah.
Okay. So he gets out of there. Meanwhile, what's Chase been doing?
Chase. He's going to go to the raceway.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to go to the raceway. Well, when he gets there, he eventually finds Belladonna and Sheriff. At this point, they're probably doing a new task. Bella, do you want to make up a new task?
We could be repainting the walls or something of a room, just with the rollers and.
Right. Well, maybe you're painting and he's stripping wallpaper at the moment.
Yeah, that could be good.
Right. Very good. Okay, so you walk in and Bella's painting with a roller and Sheriff is stripping wallpaper at the other end of the room with his back to you right now. His hat's sitting on a trestle table set up in the middle of the room.
Do you want a hand with that wallpaper?
He turns around and sees you, Chase. And he walks over towards where his hat is and puts his hand on it, but he doesn't pick it up. I think I'll be just fine, thank you.
Okay. Okay, if you need a hand with anything, you just ask.
I understand. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
by the way, you've got a good leaf hooked. I've got to say, it's real good.
You like that, huh?
Oh, I didn't like it. Man, you hit like a brick.
Well, I do apologize if I broke anything permanent.
Oh, no, you didn't break anything permanent. But like I said, if you need a hand with anything, just give a shout.
Well, I mean, you could do that whole right-hand side over there. I mean, Bally, you said after we finished this corner here, we'd be quitting for the night, right?
Yes, but we're gonna do a bit of meditation after that. Just
What the fuck?
Oh.
Zora's gonna come over and we're gonna do some meditation and
Zora, that's that pretty little thing you had wandering about the shop the other night. Uh-huh.
it'll be good for you, especially for you,
I'm
Balthazar. It'll
getting a
help.
wee tad thirsty. All this work's making me hunger. You got something for that?
You might be able to find someone. Why don't we take a break and then we'll.
What a great idea. Let's have a break. We can get back to this tomorrow.
Okay, right. I mean, I should probably finish what I was doing, but it's fine. We can do it tomorrow. And but yeah, we're going to do some meditation. It'll help you keep a calm heart.
The hell is this?
Well, I tell you what. I'll leave you with your meditation because
I ain't doing no meditation, goddammit. I'm out of here.
No. You'll like it.
Oh, truly, I will like it.
Trust me, it'll help you out in future.
You're gonna make a charisma and persuasion thing? Empathy, I guess it is. We don't have persuasion, do we?
No. Charisma, empathy. 5.
5 successes.
Yeah, come on, for me.
You fucking
please.
kidding. 5
Puppy dog eyes.
Puppy dog eyes. Okay, well this is gonna be.
Oh, I hate when she does that. Whenever she does that. Oh my. Oh, cover your eyes. Don't look at it. Don't look.
Please.
Don't look.
No, don't look. Don't. No. Oh, it's too late. She's got you. It's too late.
So what did you make a persuasion check?
Charisma and empathy.
Empathy. And I guess it's just words. How many did you get? You got 5 successes.
Yeah.
He looks at you like, no. Oh God! All right. Fucking goddamn it.
Thank you.
What do I have to do? How long is this gonna take? I haven't got long.
That leaves me out. I'll see you guys later then.
I gotta get back to my haven after this. It's gonna take a whole hour to drive across the damn city. It better not be sunup by then.
It won't take too long. It'll be like 20 minutes.
20 goddamn minutes.
And Chase is looking at him going from behind, going.
So this is good for him. This is good.
And what do you want me to do exactly?
Okay, like we'll go get something to eat now. We'll wait for Zora, and then we'll show you how it's done.
Well, I'm thinking, why don't we order in ourselves some Chinese?
Well, that just means you're buying Chinese or putting them out. Why don't we find someone off the street? People are always walking around.
People are always just walking around. Damn people just walking around.
Come on,
right,
let's go.
Fine, we'll go for a walk then.
Yeah.
Do this the hard way.
Well, I'll start tearing this wallpaper over here.
I do know a bar just up the street around here. There's a few licks been in there from time to time, and probably can pick up some lunch up there if you want.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, there's a biker tavern. You can make a.
Can I
yes.
come?
Can I come? You can come along only if you take part in the meditation. It'll be good for you too.
Oh,
I thought you were leaving off somewhere.
No. Really? Oh,
I like it.
All right. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Why do I let her get me into these situations?
All right. So you're gonna make a hunting check.
Isn't it just self-control? It's not normally what we do.
That's what we normally do for this, but there are. Okay. So for every hour that you spend hunting, you gain a dice. How does this work? It doesn't say what dice except for one. So I guess if you spend an hour hunting, you get one dice. This is going to be difficulty 6. No, make it difficulty 5 because this is a low class, shitty neighborhood.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, just throw us a hunting dice, one dice.
Okay. I'll do that. So I'm just gonna try this.
Just one dice.
No.
No. Okay,
No.
so within an hour, the first hour passes, and nobody seems to be biting your hook.
Can we
as it
just go
were.
up and the normal rules?
All right.
We're always
So-
good. Just go up and
Approach some
invite them
people.
somewhere. Or
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Where are you going to invite them?
okay, well we're at the bar, right?
Yeah.
Probably just outside.
Okay. So you're going to charm them outside somehow?
Yeah, just be like, hey, do you want to go outside for a cigarette? We can have a
Okay.
chat and all that.
All right. So
All
let's make a manipulation and subterfuge check.
Okay. So okay, there it is. 2.
2 successes. Okay. All right. Well, 2 people follow you outside.
You go, one
And,
for Belfie.
He's not having much luck either right now.
Oh, I'm like encouraging him to
To
join
come
me.
out
I
with
can't
you.
eat them both.
Okay. Well,
So-
fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So you feed, and you can make your self-control check.
so easy. So and what was it? Just have to remember the rules of calm heart. Reduce it by 2. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I got to read up on this again, but okay. So, wait. Right.
No
Okay.
successes.
No.
No successes. Oh dear. Okay.
Wait, is it even? I'm just wondering if
so-
I've got the right.
For the first time ever, Belladonna has failed a self-control check. Well,
What is the
let's see whether or
difficulty?
not. Okay.
So if someone saves me, can I use a willpower?
Sadly, no.
Mhm.
Okay, so as you're drinking this guy, and you're basically starting to go to sleep now, and he's leaning against the wall, and you're still feeding, and there's a part of your mind that's going, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And you
Is
see
she-
movement out of the corner of your eye, and then Balthazar pulls your face off his chest. You better be careful, young lady.
I'm like,
Um,
I'm so sorry.
Chase, do you come out the back door about then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you find Balthazar holding, not Mercy, Belladonna's head out of the face of this pool of blood on the chest of this dude that she was just feeding on by the looks of it.
Is he going to be okay though? Can I like lick the wound obviously and
You lick the wound and it heals up.
Yeah.
Is
He
it?
goes, yeah,
Is
he's gonna be all right, aren't you, fella? He taps him on the neck. He's like, what? It's like, maybe we'll send him to hospital. How about that?
That's a good
He'll
idea.
be fine. I'll go make a call.
Before he goes, I'm just going to give him a hug. Thank you. Thank you.
He looks back at you. You're a strange young lass. Walks inside, puts his hat on.
Vincenzi?
Your boss.
can you take this guy to hospital? I think he drank too much.
Oh, you want me to take this guy to hospital? You want him to? This guy is covered in blood. Come on, you're not gonna put him in my car, right? Seriously?
I think he hurt himself. Let's take him to hospital.
Oh my! Oh, fucking all right. Goes and opens up the trunk of the car and pulls out a couple of towels and lays them out in the back of the back seat.
Missy,
There you go. Get in there,
Missy.
fella.
It's Bells.
Miss Bell, did you?
Yep.
What's your name, fella? Jerry Trimmins. Okay, Jerry. Well, we're going to hospital, so you're going to be all right. Any of you two coming with me, or am I doing this by myself?
I'll go back to Balthazar. Be like, hey, you don't need a call anymore.
Oh,
He's gonna get taken there. No.
Oh, you hooked him up with a ride already.
Okay.
That was quick work. All
Go,
right,
Vincenzi. Just
we
say.
ain't gonna need that. He pulls it off.
I sent a text to Yaryan being like, I almost did the unthinkable tonight.
Okay. Chase?
You. What do you mean unthinkable?
I texted it.
She texted that to me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna get in the car with Vincenzi. Where are you fellas gonna be?
Oh, we're going back to the racetrack after this.
Okay. I'll see you there.
We can always go.
Still gonna go back to the racetrack.
We
You
could go
are
to-
dead set on this meditation shit, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll see you there later.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Vincenzi, take a long time. Take a long time, Vincenzi.
Yeah, all right. I'll
Yeah,
take it
kill
on.
the guy. No, it's out okay.
Okay, so he takes you to the hospital, the nearest hospital.
Yep.
And you drop the guy off. And
Yep.
they take him off your hands.
Yep.
Turns out he doesn't have any medical, so
Okay.
you suspect that they're gonna basically put some bandages on him and then throw him out the back door.
How much is this gonna cost?
A couple of $1,000.
Couple of $1,000. Do you accept checks?
They do.
Cool. I'll pay the couple of $1,000.
All right. Jerry Trimmins now owes his life to you, and he says as much before you leave.
Anytime, my friend. Come round to here. I'll get you a job. He gives them the address of the helicopter place.
Okay. All right. Very good. So
And you
do
get
that.
medical.
Meanwhile,
What, Bells again? Or
yep.
right. Well, yeah, she's gonna I guess
She's
very
waiting for
sadly.
text to come through.
Sorry?
She's waiting for text to come through.
Yes. Yeah, he'll do that, yeah.
Okay. Eventually, you get a text back. It says, "Is there a blood hunt?"
Oh no. Wait, what? No. 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 I'll call him actually. I'll call him. It's probably better this way.
Okay.
Sorry about
he
the
answers the
sorrow.
phone after a minute. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey,
I think my phone is going to run out of battery soon.
oh sorry. Okay. Basically I almost drained a frenzied drained.
You shouldn't talk about this on the telephone.
Yeah. I know.
I come and
Just
see
trying
you.
to be-
How about that?
Okay. A bit later.
Yeah. Close
Right.
to dawn.
Perfect.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. And then we'll go back to the
Back to the racetrack.
racetrack. Yeah.
All right. You get back to the racetrack, and eventually, so does Chase.
Mm-hmm.
And you various people converge at the racetrack. Dun dun dun.
All right. He's going to be fine. He won't die.
I'm glad. Thank you for helping him.
No trouble. No trouble now. Now, do we have to get in one of these lotus position things? And,
I'm just glad we stopped for takeaway on the way here.
so am I.
And I'm glad you were there. I try not to do that. I've never done that before in my life, so thank you. Okay. I'm sure Zora will be around somewhere.
As you're looking around, Randy walks in.
Hi.
Hey, Bella.
Do you want to join?
Join what?
We're going to do some meditation.
You're gonna do what?
Meditation?
Ain't that like some sort of, I don't know if I can even see that shit. What? Meditation?
It's where you still your mind.
You still your mind.
Hmm.
Why would you want to do that?
So that everything becomes quiet and you can find peace within yourself.
Yeah.
Something that you probably need. You should join us.
Sure, why not?
Okay, really?
Morgan walks in behind him and she's holding his hand.
Do you want to join too?
She goes, yeah, why not? I'll play along.
Okay. Right, well, we gotta wait for Zora.
All right. Who are we waiting for? She says.
Zora is my ghoul.
Oh, you got a ghoul called Zora. That's
Zora
cute.
of the Valley.
Zora of the Valley.
Yeah.
Wow. She has got a title and everything.
Yeah.
Damn. I got to get my ghouls title, Randy. Have you thought about that? We should have titles for all our ghouls.
That's the name she came up with, so.
Oh, you let her come up with that? That is fucking brilliant. I wish I would have thought of that.
Didn't really let her. She has free will to do whatever she likes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So this is what she wanted. Is she here yet?
You hear the car pulling up, and
Okay.
she's coming up the stairs now, and you can hear her footsteps clattering up the stairs, and you hear her drop her handbag and pick something out that's gone rolling off on the floor.
Oh.
And finally, she appears in the doorframe, a little bit exasperated.
Hey.
Okay, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Finally. Yes, everything is fine, but it was difficult.
I can't believe Jimmy wasn't here to help you.
No, he's really busy. You can't expect him to do anything. He's working on the chopper fluid right now.
The chopper fluid?
Yeah, they have to put new fluid in the chopper engine right now.
Okay. All right, come on, you. We're all going to do your meditation. Everyone here.
Now I've prepared everything. Okay, now I need everyone to sit in a circle, and you can start here. And then you, what's your name? My name is Thomas Ewell, man. Very nice to meet you, Thomas. She goes around to the next one. Wait a minute. She looks back and she goes, wait a minute. You were in the shop. She looks over at you immediately, Belladonna. What is he doing here?
He is serving his punishment for the other night. But he's also doing a really, really good job of helping me out here. And now we're doing some meditation.
Listen, lady, I'm just playing along. I'll do whatever you ask, right? I'm just gonna sit here and close my eyes, and if you tell me to mumbo jumbo the fuck, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be telling you any mumbo jumbo the fuck. Okay, so close your eyes, sit in a circle. Now I'm going to draw this thing on you, okay? It's going to be and she describes the sigil that she's about to draw on each of you with this oil that she has that she's carrying. She walks around and does this thing on each person's head. You can smell it now, and it actually burns very slightly. Okay, now everyone close your eyes, and let's begin. And she begins this description of this meditation and takes you deep into the underground mountain and into this cavern where you find your inner child, and you free them from their restraints and what have you, and take them up into the overworld, into the glorious sunlight, and give them a gift, and then allow them to go away and give them license to depart, and so forth, and come back to yourself, following your umbilical cord through the astral, and get to the end of it. It takes like 20 minutes, right? 22 minutes to be exact. And Thomas, when you open your eyes, you see Thomas Yule is peeking out from underneath his lizard. Safe to open my eyes yet?
You can open your eyes now.
I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm happy to have shared it with you, says Zora.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
that was
Zora.
just swell. Thanks a whole bunch. Well, I
Thank
liked
you.
it, says Morgan. I really liked the part about the underground tunnels and there was so much detail in there that I really liked, says Morgan. You can make a perception and empathy check.
Okay. 3.
Yeah, she's actually impressed.
That's awesome.
I think she's impressed, yeah.
Mm. What does Chase think?
What does Chase think? Do
He's,
you
he's
ask
just
Chase?
like, yeah.
No, he's gone.
Chase.
him and the boys.
Chase. Chase.
Wow,
Chase.
wow, wow,
Chase.
wow,
Chase.
wow,
Chase.
wow.
Hey, we're here. Come back.
Oh. Mm.
Are you guys okay?
You all right?
You and the boys?
How you doing?
So, Chase, did this have a positive effect on your character's compulsions?
For a bit, he almost was back in places he didn't want to be.
Right.
But the other parts of him told him to listen to what she was saying.
Right.
Listen to what she's saying.
Okay.
Especially the calm one of them.
Should we make
yeah.
a self-control check?
Yeah,
To
okay.
see how he reacts to the overall situation.
Okay.
2 9s and a 6. So 2 solid successes and a good success.
Yeah.
That's really good.
3 successes all right.
I like that. That was good.
What about you, Randy?
He takes out his packet of cigarettes and lights one and leans back on one hand. Yeah, it was cool. Probably could use that before a race. Probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. Problem is time. Not a lot of time right before a race like that. You get a lot of shit on your mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we can find the time. Like when it gets to that race that we'll have, you know, we'll pull you aside and then Zora can do another one of those.
So what's going on with that race anyhow?
Right. Well, we've still got a lot of things to work out. And this place is slowly coming together. We just worked out the kinks for the whole media side of things. Yeah.
Like what kind of media kinks you got?
Well, we had to have a chat to one of Loden's men about it, and they're going to. Is that okay?
Randy and Morgan slap each other's legs like they're making some in joke that, you know, some dirty in joke that they're, you know. Anyway, what was the question?
Charles doesn't get it. So
yeah, the idea is to alienate her.
Right. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Well, yeah. So there's that.
What was the question that you asked when you timed out?
Wait, do we have it all sorted?
Do you have it all sorted?
Yeah, the media
which
thing.
parts do you have sorted?
The media side.
Well, you've got the media side covered in Chicago.
Okay, cool. Right.
You don't necessarily have media covering the journey.
Okay, sweet.
You also have a bunch of towns and things to. Well, actually, no, because Chase went. Was it Chase? Yeah, Chase went down and visited in LA to get the rest of the route sorted out.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So we're gonna need coverage in the other areas. That's what we need.
Right. You're gonna need advertising, no doubt, says Randy.
Yep.
Probably
That'd
gonna
be
want to get a few pictures of people doing their thing. Maybe some video nowadays. They like to shoot on film. You know that?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'm still catching up, okay? This is all helping.
Good. So, what else do you know about this race?
What do you want to know?
Okay, so who's in it?
Well, I want the two of you to be in it, so be you guys. You made a list of the people you want to race, and we're gonna get in contact with them and ask them if they want to take part.
All the people I want to race are dead.
I mean, like international race car drivers.
You know, I don't know if you know this, Bells. It's been a long time since I was a car driver. You know, I've spent the last 50 years running around motorcycles, fighting, killing, doing things, being a vampire, you know.
Yeah.
A long time since I've been in a car race. I hope you understand that it doesn't carry the same weight for me that it once did.
Okay.
So, knowing who it is I want to race against is hard because I don't even know who the drivers are now. I gave up caring about this shit years ago. I had to. I think that you think you're doing a good thing somehow. I think that's sweet. If you want me in your race, I'll race for you. But I think things are going to go sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Well, your drivers are going to be a mixture of humans and vampires. Is that right?
Um,
Someone's going to get wind of this. And if they figure out that I have anything to do with it, I mean, like, fucking Terrace's name is on the goddamn race, right? There's
yeah.
a lot of people going to know what that's about. Some of them people are going to be informants who are going to be informing the Sabbat in Mexico and other places. They're going to come and they're going to try and stop this race, or they're going to try and make some kind of fucking episode out of it.
Are you saying we shouldn't do it?
Oh no, I'm fucking saying we should do it. I'm saying that's why I want to do it. But I'm
So
saying to you, Bella, you
we
want
need
to
to prepare?
make sure you got control of them medias on the way between here and California on Route 66. You make sure you got control of that media because there could well be a bloodbath that you're going to have to cover up.
Oh, right. We have made it so that there is a delay because you never know.
That's a
And
good idea.
we could always, brush this off as, I don't know, terrorism or something.
Right.
We'll be able to control the media if we have that delay.
Age-old trick that is. So good luck then.
Thank you, though. If you ever have any more thoughts on it, I need to know these things because
All right, I'll do my
there
best.
are things I'm going to miss.
Okay.
Are you excited though?
Well, I can't say that my BPM is raised at all.
Okay.
But inside, I feel excited, Belladonna. I feel excited for you and for this whole thing. I'm excited because Terrace's name is going to get put out there and people are going to remember him.
Yeah. I'm hoping this becomes like an annual thing. That'd be pretty cool. And so
Ain't
we
you,
remember him.
Gangrel, a little bit concerned, however?
The sheriff?
Yeah.
Concerned.
Yeah, why ain't you concerned? Like, well, you're going to raise all this heckle up against Well, you're raising it up for Archon tours, but that's gonna cause all kinds of grief for the prince here, you realize. Because you're gonna get Gangrel and Brewhaw from up and down the coast, both coasts, in fact. They're gonna come in here and they're gonna want someone to blame for his death. They're gonna be looking around, and many of them, they may have anarch sympathies. And them anarch sympathies gonna lead them to the door of Prince Loden Olaf Holt. And he is gonna make that my problem.
Right. Okay. That's something to consider.
So there you go. You can consider
you.
consider away.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, sun will be up soon. I mean, not soon, like now, 2 hours. So I
So
think
better
you're off
get
the
out
hook.
of here.
You're off the hook,
Mm-hmm.
Balthazar.
All right.
Hmm.
He picks up his hat and he rises and he says goodbye.
I'll see you tomorrow.
You hear his spurs jiggling and jangling as he walks off.
To the taxi
He
that he's
starts
gonna have to catch.
whistles as he goes. He takes out his phone and walks off down the street. You see him light a cigarette on the corner and crosses to a gas station.
Remarkably, a really nice guy. Anyway,
That guy, Balthazar? Yeah, I don't know about that.
Anyway, I mean, what he said was true. We are gonna get a whole bunch of gangrel here, which is kind of perfect. Do you think?
Well, yeah, that is kind of perfect for our calling, isn't it?
And if we can keep him, I mean, the guy is great, and I truly appreciate him. But if we can keep him unsheriffed,
Sheriff.
he's not a sheriff at the moment.
How long do you think that's going to go on for? You think the prince is going to put down his best weapon?
True.
I mean, he ain't his best weapon. His best weapon probably is Capone. But Capone, he doesn't come out too much, not too often. You just got to mention his name. People fucking spill their guts to you. The sheriff's the man that does the dirty work around here.
Well, we will have to see how it goes. But for tonight, we should all go home. Had a long night.
Yep. All right.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye, says Morgana. And
Just lock up everything.
Mm-hmm.
And run to my hippie bed. Oh, Zora. Zora, sweetheart.
Yeah. What is it? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for coming over. I'm probably gonna ask you to come around a bit more often.
To this place?
Potentially. Because I thought maybe after every
You know what you
session
need
we
in
could-
this place, though. This fucking complex. You know what they
a
don't
lot
have
of
here?
crystals.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know, we need to put a franchise store here. You know,
Okay.
I think everybody needs crystals. I mean, people that come here, they're probably into racing cars and racing and stuff like that, and maybe they're motorheads or whatever. But you know, if they see crystals, anyone that sees crystals, they just can't walk away from that. It's too beautiful.
It is too beautiful. I agree. Right. Well, see you at the High Priestess soon.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And I drive home.
All right.
I said to fuck Yaryan.
Okay. Okay.
No, she makes love. Always love.
Always love.
On the way home, Chase talks to Vincenzi.
Yeah. So, what's up? Chase, you got trouble on your mind, I can tell. What is it?
Yeah, I've been thinking.
That's always the beginning of the trouble.
Yeah, thanks, Vincenzi. Don't forget.
It's common. You know, I have a very low opinion of most people.
All right. I'm starting to realize that. She's a lovely girl.
You talking about Bella?
Yeah, always trying to help the world.
I hate to tell you this, but she's not a girl. She's a vampire.
Really?
Yeah, you probably
Oh,
haven't noticed. You've been so busy. I don't know. What is it that you do exactly, Chase?
well, actually, I've been trying to. Uh, I've been trying to get a meeting with the. What do they call him? The guy that runs the police.
The commissioner?
Yeah.
You've been trying to get a meeting with the commissioner? Why the fuck didn't you tell me? I could probably get you that.
Uh, well,
You talking about
I,
Gary or Chicago?
Gary, of course.
You want to meet the police commissioner, Gary?
Yes.
Well, hold on a minute. I got some notes here. Yeah, have a look through this book here. I got. This should probably help you.
Yep.
What do we got here? Chief of Police Brian Evans. Brian Evans.
Oh,
That's
good.
the guy. Yeah.
Good.
The
Good.
Deputy Chief of Police Michael Jackson. You believe that? The guy's fucking name is actual fucking Michael Jackson.
Jackson. Did
That's
you know
funny.
he used to live in Gary?
I
Michael
do.
Jackson.
I
Yeah.
do. I know that. I know.
Yeah.
I went to a concert of his back in the '80s in Chicago, just over the hill.
Yeah.
In Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
My wife, well, my second wife, she was a big fan.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we got internal affairs division numbers here, directive administrative services. I got the chaplain's number. What do you want?
Can I get a private meeting with the head chief of police?
Well, I tell you what. Thing is, probably the guy works during the day. You know, he's the chief of police. They don't tend to be the guys that work at the nighttime. So what if I make some inquiries and I go in there and I see if I can make friends with the guy? You know,
Good. Good.
I could buy him a drink or something like that. Maybe I could slip him a drink.
But the guy I really want to get is the commissioner for Gary.
You want the commissioner, the
Yes.
top dog,
Yes.
the guy above the guy above the guy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's hard. That's where you're getting into top security now. Now these guys they get special privileges from the CIA and shit like that.
Yes. That's why I want him.
I see. I get the message. Okay. Well, let me get his name for you. Get me some information on that. See what we can
All
do.
right.
Right.
I was thinking I could have a dinner party and invite the top people in Gary.
At that fucking shack you call a fucking house?
No, I'm gonna get me a house to invite them to.
Well, that's probably a good idea. But what you're basically telling me, Chase, is that you're gonna get me to buy a fucking house.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. You're making work for me. I gotta stop this thinking business. You need to stop that at once.
Yep.
Way too
And
much thinking.
then we get Jules to organize a dinner and invite them to
You know what? Why don't you get Jules to buy the house too? She'll be great at that. I'm really good at driving people from A to B, storing weapons, dealing with shady characters, getting you hookups with the police commissioner. You know, and you can leave the parties and that other stuff. You can leave that to Jules. I don't know. Ask her what she thinks.
All right. If you really insist, I mean, I thought you might want your etiquette to go up.
Etiquette? Trying to teach me etiquette? I got plenty of etiquette. We got culture here in Chicago. Let me tell you, we got culture. We got culture coming out our asses.
Hey, never say I haven't got a sense of humor, Vincenzi.
You don't have a sense of. Oh, I guess you said not to say that.
All right, Vincenzi. Yes, uh, I'll get Jules to arrange the dinner, seeing you don't want your etiquette to go up.
Well, you know, she deals with these upper class people all the time. She's always talking to bank people, you know, and executive this and blah de blah. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get a guy off the street, and we're gonna need a bunch of, blah de blah. You know, it's different. I do street level. She does boardrooms.
Okay. Okay, so let me see. I have Jules, I have Jimmy, I have you. I have the lady at the hospital,
Not to mention all the voices in your head.
not to mention all the voices in my head. See that lady at the hospital, I'm going to make her a ghoul. And she's going to run all the hospitals.
Huh?
This is the plan I've got, Vincenzi. Then I want to ghoul the commissioner.
All right, you're going to ghoul the commissioner. Okay, so this is the plan.
Yep.
Okay. All right, taken under advisement.
Yep.
Very good then. Who's next? Is it Mercy? Is it Bella?
There we go. I thought I finished that.
Nice. All right, very good.
What was?
So we know
what's
what
Mercy up
Bella
to?
is doing. What is Mercy doing?
It's true. She is. It's a good question. So she's got the keeping an eye out on Chase's place sorted.
How is she
Should be
doing that?
fine.
How is she achieving that?
Bobby Witherbottom.
Okay, so there's a web feed, and it's being recorded, and there's a bunch of underpaid students working around the clock in shifts, watching the front of Chase's place, ready to
Yeah.
press an alarm button at any time that will alert Secure Corp and Mercy.
Sure, whatever. Yeah. Yes. I don't know how he does it. But knowing that I don't
That's
feel
what
anything.
That's what he's told you is going on. Okay.
Okay, right. I guess maybe I'll go back to Jason with Kitty as well.
All right. Okay.
We'll both
So you
go.
go back to Jason with Kitty. All right. And Kitty is taken to spray painting everything that she goes near.
That's really cool. Are you good at that?
A 9, a 7, and a 6.
That's really good.
She does a Malkavian broken mirror symbol
I love it. Where did she do it though?
in the elevator at Jason's house.
He's gonna love that.
Yeah.
It's not like he owns the elevator, right?
No, and it's not the only graffiti in the elevator either.
Oh.
But it does get cleaned every couple of weeks. So this is relatively fresh.
That's
You guys.
really good.
She
Kitty, I'm
looks at
so
you.
proud of you.
She looks at you and scowls.
Come on now. The ugly faces, they need to go towards your enemies.
Ding.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so Maria, the housemaid, is there, and she ushers you in. Oh, hello, Mercy.
Hello.
I have not seen you for a long time.
Yeah,
Who is this
really?
that you have with you?
This is my daughter. Her name is Kitty.
Okay. Hi, Kitty, she says. Do I know you?
You shouldn't know her. I haven't introduced you to her yet until now.
Okay, because for a minute I thought maybe the other one had grown up so fast.
I know, right? Oh, Kitty, before we go home tonight, I'm thinking I might we'll go to the Deli Plaza and we'll get you a makeover.
She looks over at you suspiciously.
No,
Yes.
like an actual makeover. Like, we could get your hair done all cool and
Who are you getting a makeover for?
for Kitty.
This piece of trash?
I frown. She is not trash. She's my daughter. So
well,
deal with it.
Okay, all right. So what do you want? You want something?
Just to say hi. Thank you for everything. Can you tell me more about what happened during the ritual?
Yeah, well, I don't know, you were in that thing and there was a bunch of smoke and shit and I could barely see anything and fucking spooky noises were going on. Damn, it was, I don't know, freaky as hell, to be honest with you.
Right.
And then halfway through, your eyes rolled back and you sat up and you started lashing out at people. And then you jumped on me and tried to fight with me. And then that other guy, what's his name, Abraham, Disable, and the other one, what's his name, his child, Garwood, Marshall, yeah, that guy. They pulled you off me, and they put you back in the circle, and they had to stake you.
I'm glad they did. I would never want to hurt you, Jason.
Yeah, well, I get that. You were clearly under some kind of spell.
Yeah.
I mean, you nearly got me here.
Mm.
Just a little
Oh,
bit
really?
of
Just
time.
there?
Almost, almost there.
Well, like this? I'm really joking.
You could if you wanted to, you know. I'm not stopping you. Probably should actually, given your fucking track record.
What, you want us to share blood together?
Share
Share.
blood with you.
Share.
Share applies both ways. I would think about it.
Oh, by the way, Bobby Weatherbottom, I'm 1 point off of trying to form a blood bond with him.
You are what?
I'm trying to form a blood bond with Bobby Weatherbottom.
You are gonna bind him to yourself?
Yeah, and not give him any of my blood. I don't really have any like feelings. Like I don't actually love him. I thought I might, but no, that was wrong. He's
You
too
thought
weak.
you were in love with Bobby Weatherbottom.
He's too weak.
Yeah. Well, some would say. On the other hand, he has the ability, with a few clicks, I think, to probably bring down Wall Street.
Yeah. That's kind of cool, don't you think?
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Hmm.
All right. What are you up to?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, me? Oh, I was just listening to the whole Bobby Winterbottom thing. Okay. All right. Peter he's outside the apartment of Jason.
Right.
Yeah. And he's thinking, no, I don't really want to risk going in there. I think I'll just stay out of here. From what I hear about him, he's pretty dangerous. I'll just wait out here until she gets herself in more trouble.
Okay.
Basically.
All right. So you just hang outside until she eventually will leave, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay. When is that she eventually leaves? Do you think?
Probably not too long after. Maybe about half an hour goes by, and then she'll take Kitty, and then they'll go to the plaza and get her a makeover.
All right.
Get her a haircut, whatever she wants. And we won't pay full price for it.
She's really well behaved throughout the whole thing.
Awesome. It's good.
And never does anything weird or strange or
What kind of clothes do you want to wear?
I think she's gonna end up dressing like a probably a bit goth, a bit punk and a bit goth.
I like that.
She's
That's
a rebel.
cute.
She's a rebel.
And I'll get her like a red bow.
Oh wait,
as well.
Lolita style.
Lolita out of everything. I love it. I love it. Like a little cake. But yeah, I'll give her like a red bow.
Okay.
What, elegant gothic Lolita or like?
Yeah, or like a more modern style.
Okay, sweet. Yeah.
I don't know enough about the.
Hello Kitty has a red bow, so always a red bow.
That explains that.
Mimi. has a yellow bow.
Mimi has a yellow.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so
And we'll get her some things for the house as well, because I'm going to introduce her to her new bedroom.
all right. Very good.
Sit her up.
Chase.
Yes.
Genzi comes back to you. He goes, okay, so I got the name of this guy. This is I can't get a commissioner. I don't know about the commissioner. They're not. It's not a door I can open. I'm afraid. I tried. I'm really trying. But I got this guy, Investigative Commander Jack Hamadi. He works homicide. He's the top of the investigation chain in Gary. So I don't
know
know.
that guy.
This guy could be useful to you. I got an inroad with this guy. I can get you a meeting with this guy tomorrow night.
All right.
He said he'll have a beer with me and meet my friend. I said I might have some inroads to him. With cops, sometimes you get an old cop come back and say, hey, I got a lead on a case. Maybe you want to break a case, and those bodies that went missing down at the dock side, and I know a thing or two about that, and it gets their interest, and they want to talk to you, and they know that you're fishing for money, because that's what you do when you're not a cop anymore. You got to fish for money somehow.
Okay.
So he's gonna be looking for money probably, or expecting me to ask for money. But I'm gonna introduce you to him instead.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna get more than he bargained for, I suppose.
Oh, yes, he is.
So you want to do this dinner thing, beer tomorrow night?
Yes, yes.
All right.
I'll go and talk to Jules.
All right. Good evening, sir. Forgive me, I'm just typing. You can talk to me though.
Jules,
Yes.
do you think you can arrange a dinner for tomorrow night and get some of the most influential people?
A dinner for tomorrow night with influential people. Tomorrow night's a little bit quickly. Normally if we're going to do a big ball or something like that, you want really influential people, we want like 3 months in advance.
Okay.
I mean, we can do things at less notice, of course, but perhaps if you've got some very influential friends amongst the city elders or something, they might have some strings they can pull.
I really want us to try and do this ourselves because there's a certain gentleman I want to get to know, but the dinner has to look on the up and up, so we have to invite other people.
You want to invite other people, so perhaps if you tell me your objective, I can help.
All right. My objective is this.
Yes.
I want to take over the Gary police. This man may help me do that.
That's quite a big ask, isn't it?
It is a big ask. But the only way we can get full control of Gary is by having the police on our side. And to make it safe. I'm talking about safe.
You want to make it Gary safe?
Well, as safe as our city can be, you know what I mean? You can't get 100%, but it's got to be.
I think that you'd be pushing, well, we'll see. But they've been trying to make the city safe for years.
They have, but I wonder if the Gary police have been influenced by a vampire before.
Well, I guess you'll find out.
Yes. Okay. And of course,
So the place that he wants to meet you is, it's called the Paradise Lounge.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir?
No. Oh, how are things going with the hospital arrangements?
Yes, we're moving ahead. We've
Good.
got one ward already hooked up in Juliet now.
Good.
And we have 6 patients there.
Good.
So at any time, if you need them, we can second an ambulance and get them to wherever within a couple of hours.
All right. All right. All right. I want us to build up to more small hospitals as it goes.
Yes, very well.
All right. All right. All right.
Okay.
All right. Have you figured out the figures? How much could we make out of this?
This is not so much about what you can make, is about what kind of boons you can get from your kindred fellows.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. All right. I talked to some movie people
Yes.
about doing film here. Russell, how did that go? Because I did a lot of cruising while I was.
Right. So you talked to the movie people about getting access to the road for the race.
Yeah, and also about Broken Wing production
Right. Okay.
and getting people for that.
Okay.
And young students and that, pretty much like where you learnt from.
Yep.
But I've since learnt there's another interesting factor that people have been forgetting about.
Hmm.
Games. Games is becoming very, very
Popular now.
popular and very, very.
So you want Chase to invest in the game industry?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, I can imagine Jimmy working on a gaming simulator, a helicopter simulator.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, Bella, Mercy, one of you two.
Okay, well, Bells is, she went home and had a great time.
Right, so Belle went home, had a good night. Mercy, on the other hand, what did she do? She hung out at Jason's for a while, and then she
went to Deli Plaza.
To Deli Plaza, got the the makeover,
Mhm.
and then it was probably getting a bit late.
Yep.
And she may well have gone back to, where does she stay presently?
She's gonna. She'll go back to the Chantry. She still has like a night there. Yeah.
All right. Very good. You get back to the
make sure Kitty's all like sit up and safe there, and then yeah.
All right.
Then she'll call it a night.
She calls it a night.
Yeah.
And she goes to sleep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the following evening, you all wake up.
Excellent.
Which is good, because otherwise you'd be dead.
Yep.
So, Bella, you wake up probably first. What do you do after waking? Zura's buzzing around. She's like, Bella.
Yes.
Oh,
sorry. You wake up Yaryan. Although he's probably awake.
Oh, I don't know where he is. I didn't see him.
Oh.
He's
not here.
I met some people today, and they got us some ecstasy.
Nice.
So I've had some, and if you want to get a little buzz, you can.
Well, I mean, that would be great. I've got work to do though.
All right. Well, maybe later.
Maybe later. You have a lot of fun.
She says, very well. And you go and do other stuff. All right.
She's got the exact same night, just duplicate it.
Right. So she's
copy paste.
Heading over back to Thingo, Balthazar,
Yep.
bloody blah, new tasks, new jobs to do.
Yep.
Meditation at the end of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Her day is kind of boring, but sometimes you have those boring days.
Well, I'm going to suggest that we skip forward a couple of days, maybe a week.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds good, actually, because Mercy would be like, wanting to know if the Sabat are going to go to what's his place.
Is there anything that anyone wants to do within that week that they would like to accomplish?
I'd like to get the whole sheriff's thing accomplished without too much of a whack.
So you want to get that done within a week?
Yeah.
Bella, do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sheriff thing. Sheriff?
Oh no.
Commissioner thing.
We're talking crop purposes. I want to get the commissioner thing
Right, yeah.
done.
Okay.
I want to get that finished and done.
Well, we better play out a scene with the commissioner.
Okay.
Actually, no, you don't need to play out a scene with the commissioner. We can do a manipulation and leadership check.
Okay.
Um,
And I'll put a willpower point into it.
okay. 2. Okay, 2 successes. All right, you've made a good enough impression at least that he's prepared to listen to you and hear you out, and he's prepared to take your calls.
Okay.
So by the time you leave him, unless you're planning to ghoul him, did you want to ghoul him?
I'm going to ghoul him.
Okay.
I'm going to ghoul him.
All right.
I share a drink with him.
Yeah. No, you do. You go out for drinks with him and Vincenzi, and Vincenzi introduces you guys and goes to the bar and sits back while you guys talk, and you buy him a drink.
Yeah.
And the drink, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It's not cheap stuff either. It's something he would like,
Okay.
Get to know the man himself, see what he's trying to do.
All right.
And, if the blockage is money, I'll use.
Yeah.
Blockage is money, and if they need a police helicopter, that kind of thing.
Right. Well, they do accept donations to the precinct.
Good.
So you can always put money towards the boys in blue.
Okay, and I do.
They always appreciate that. How much money are you going to donate to the boys in blue, Gary?
What do I think would be a reasonable amount for the boys in blue?
That's up to you. I mean, how much money have you got?
Yeah, but that's the next question I'm asking you. How much have I got now? Because have we started the drug empire?
Well, you haven't had much chance to put any energy into it so far. So I haven't had a chance to let that flourish because I don't know who's doing what.
Well, I'm getting Thing to still do it if he's still part of the...
Right.
And I was gonna, once I did that gang, you remember the prince gave me that plot of land?
Yes.
And it's got 2 gangs on it.
Yes.
So if I can do a deal with that gang, and they can. So
you'll need to go and visit that plot of land at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going through a week at the moment, so it's not going to be enough time to do all sorts of shit. It really just one objective.
It's just the thing that I'd like to do. The cop first.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you've had that meeting, and that's been interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing so far has come of it either way, but the week has gone past. Belladonna, sheriff, has finished his duties, and he thanks you for your patience.
Oh, well, thank you for helping out here. I hope that you could help me out in future if you wanted. You're pretty good at doing the job, so.
Well, I'll sure try.
Thank you.
And off he goes. Very well. Randy and Morgan are wandering around the halls upstairs in the stadium as well at the moment. And Jackie comes down to see you.
Hi. How you doing, Jackie?
Yeah, I'm all right. How about you?
Awesome.
So what about the race? What's going on with the race? I haven't seen too much happening around here. I mean, I know that the sheriff was here and you guys cleaned up a bunch of stuff and everything, but I haven't seen anything really happen yet. Like, when are the cars going to get here, and the marketing and the advertising, and you're going to make TV commercials and shit? I mean, this is going to be as big as the Super Bowl, right?
Yep. I don't know how to do all that. Help.
I don't know how to do all that. I don't know how to do all that either. I just know what needs to be done, right? And you got to have like a Super Bowl commercial on TV with like beer and pizza and shit. And then you got to have like, TV shows and I don't know, stuff. You need a commentator. Who's going to be the commentary on this? Is it going to be you? Are you going to,
No.
who's going to do that?
Okay, we'll work on that. I might ask Jules to help me with that, because wow.
Who's Jules?
She's Chase's retainer who helped us buy the place and everything. So
This place? Oh, really? Well, you've got to thank her for us because this is great. You know what you're doing here is like so cool. Tourists would be so proud of you. I mean, honestly, so sad. What's going on?
yeah.
So anyway, who's going to be in the race?
I mean, you've given
Like, I'm going to be in the race, right? I mean, if Randy's
you want to be in the race?
well, obviously I'm in the race. I mean, if Randy's in
Okay.
the race, I'm in the race. Like, you can't
Okay.
let Randy in this fucking race and then not let me in the race, right? I mean, that would be absurd. Like, you know, I can kick his ass. Like, I'm the only guy that's going to kick his ass.
Okay. Right, you can be in the race. You also give me a long list of drivers that you were
Drivers?
following. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll try and
You
get in
want to like
contact with
dig up a
them.
bunch of dead guys from the 60s or something? Like pull them out of retirement or something like that?
That'd be kind of funny, but
They might be
probably
95 or something by now.
fresher faces from like other
Right. And we're talking
racing.
about rally cars, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you get onto that?
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. I'll do that. Race car drivers. Okay, something like McLaren and he is wandering off and muttering to himself.
Bye.
Bye.
And because don't really know how to do that. I'll ask Jules if she could help me with the rest of it, the advertisements and everything.
She tells you that she will put you onto someone.
Okay, thank you.
What you need is an events manager.
Okay, we'll get an events manager. I'm the best one in the business.
All right. Best events manager in the business.
Yeah.
Okay. And where do you look for an events manager?
We might even be able to get like a I don't know, maybe a Toreador or a Ventru, one of those
Do you want to go
guys.
and ask those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know some Toreador. I could probably like ask them.
Right.
Or ask Bobby with the bottom to hook me up with that.
Leave
or
that guy alone.
Yeah.
That poor dude.
Poor dude.
He's so harassed.
So harassed. Yeah. Yep. It's hilarious.
So harassed. Yep.
Don't really know where to find the Toreador aside from the mansion that they always hang out at.
Well, that's but they tend to hang out a lot at fucking Annabelle Treebell's mansion. That's true.
Yeah, I guess I could head over there and see if I can get in. I don't have the numbers, so.
All right. You get to the door, and can you make a perception alertness check, please, as you get to the gate? In fact.
2.
You notice there is a red sports car. Excuse me. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yawning. There is a red sports car with a foldback roof, convertible roof, which you recognize. In fact, you recognize the number plate because it says BLDMJMGK.
Could you? Sorry, what does that say?
Okay, BLDMGK.
Yeah.
MGK.
Is it like bold magic or something?
With a
blood magic, right? Okay.
I was watching the wheels of
like
yeah.
I always hate reading those because you can put the letters anywhere.
It's true.
But anyway, is that like Garwood's?
Yeah.
Yeah. I only like the dots were connected because I saw him here at one point. So yeah, I'll go like buzz on the thingy.
Okay. You buzz on the thingy, and a ghoul asks you, "Good evening. Who is this?"
This is Belladonna Rivers. I am here to see Annabelle or Sophia.
If you will excuse me for a moment, please.
Hmm.
Some time passes.
Like a true Toreador.
Another car pulls up. This is an old 1920s vintage wagon, and you hear the brake, and this fellow gets out wearing a suit with a bow tie. He straightens it, looks around, makes eye contact with you. Well, good evening. Who might you
Hi,
be?
I'm Belladonna. Who are you?
Belladonna. Belladonna. Not sure that we've ever met, have we?
I don't think
Michael.
so.
Michael Payne
Michael Payne, right?
puts his hand out to you. You trying to get in, are you?
Yes, please. You're
Well,
offering.
allow me. Those retainers here, anyone that they don't know, they'll muck you around for hours if you're not careful.
Okay, thank
Goes
you.
over to the door, he goes,
Oh my
Payne!
goodness.
And the door goes, dunk.
Is that all I have to say?
Well,
Payne?
you'll have to say it in my voice, darling. You know, if you're planning to get through the door, but nonetheless, that's my password. Probably yours is likely to be. What did you say your name was?
Belladonna?
Oh, there you go. Then that's probably what they'll ask you for your password from now on.
Okay.
I'll mention it to them so that they can organize it.
Thank
Poor
you.
thing. How long have you been out there waiting for?
I'll say how long I've been waiting for.
Maybe 3 or 4 minutes.
Right, there you go.
You walk inside, and one of the retainers comes up and goes, "No, sir, no, you must stop." And it comes over to you, madam, you cannot come in. I don't have clearance. And then you see Annabelle step into the hallway, at the other end of the hallway, and she is like the sun radiating majesty down the hallway, past all the paintings in all directions. Just beautiful shining light in the center of this social hub and gathering. And she walks down the hallway towards you and flicks her hair. And finally she comes to stop. She says, "What is the problem here? Is this young lady trying to come inside? I know this one. You may come in, of course.
Oh, thank you.
You
Thank
know
you.
me. I am Annabelle.
I do know you. Yeah.
You, so familiar. You are the Gangrel Belladonna.
That's right.
Belladonna.
Yeah.
Last name is Blackwood.
Blackwood.
No, that's your other character. That's what's Belladonna's last name?
Rivers.
Rivers. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's roll for her to see if she can remember your name, because that would be funny. I obviously can't remember. Annabelle. Oh, come on. Here we go, finally. And she's making an intelligence and investigation check. Wow. Okay. A 9 and an 8. So I suppose that's fair. She
That's
might
pretty good. Yeah.
She might remember your name. So your name is. She gets it right then.
Good job.
Belladonna Rivers. Thank you. Do come inside.
Thank
She
you.
turns and walks down the hallway along the lush carpet, her high heels printing very fine little marks into the carpet as every step she goes. Past the vases and carefully aligned coffee tables and mirrors, out onto the balcony where you find some other members of this group. Dun, dun, dun. So, yeah, you see Bobby Weatherbottom and you see Garwood Marshall
Hey
sitting out
guys.
there. Sophia Hayes. Yes. So they all look up at you and smile, and Garwood giggles to himself, like he literally makes a snort. Like, you here. Imagine that.
I've been here before.
Oh, I'm sure you have, but I already saw you once tonight, and once was enough, damn it. Oh wait, he hasn't seen you tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And that was yes,
I'm
that was a week
confused
ago.
because I'm thinking of Mercy, and I'm thinking Garwood Mercy. It's you, but it's not you.
Yeah,
Okay,
I get that.
Take it all back then. Okay, so he looks at you and smiles politely. In which case, Michael Payne comes in, and as he comes in, you see this other woman with short flapper style hair and a collar and a little tight dress. She turns and spins, blowing smoke everywhere, and she just walks off to the kitchen, goes inside and talks to the retainers.
I take it you're still having issues in your relationship, Michael.
Michael begins to say something when Annabelle cuts him off, and she says, Michael and Sharon have been having issues for the last 80 years.
It's unfortunate.
Yes, quite unfortunate. Quite, he says.
Do you love her?
Well, of course I love her. She's my wife.
Then why are there issues?
Annabelle looks at him and shakes her head. It's probably not worth you talking about it tonight. It's too big a problem. It's been going on for a long time.
It's sad to see two people in love not be able to reconcile their differences. Because I could see that she loves you.
That is very sweet of you. Did you hear that, Michael? She loves you. So now you've come all the way here to my
right.
haven, not just to talk about love, I'm sure.
No, not tonight. Although I have my own take on love. Anyway, I'm having a race. And
that is most excellent, darling.
I need
race?
help with publicity and advertisement and all that. I don't know where to begin. I thought maybe you'd be able to help in some way.
One moment, please. This guy, Brett Stryker, you've met Brett Stryker. He comes through and hands her a fax. And you can, it's got that little bit of paper on each side of it that you can tear off, perforated bits. She goes through it, looks at it briefly, and then hands it back to him, and he walks back off again. Forgive me, financial things. Please continue.
Right. This race will start in Chicago and it will go all the way to LA on Route 66.
That is like a pun. Oh, that is so good and clever.
Yeah, I thought maybe you could help me because you guys are like the beautiful people that rule the TVs and
you are so
advertisements.
Kind. You're so kind.
So,
why don't you take off your clothes and get in the pool?
Well, okay, hold on.
Various other members of the coterie start doing that.
Okay, just hop out of it.
Including Bobby.
Bells doesn't have a lot of clothes to get rid of, so yeah, she hops in.
Fair enough. And so does Annabelle. And Sophia's sitting on the side of the pool. Garwood is smoking a cigarette and dipping his feet in the side of the pool. So what's all this about? He says, you come over here to ask Annabelle if she's going to help you hook up a race. You want to do like a bunch of publicity and shit. That's what I'm hearing.
That's right.
What do you think about that, Annabelle? I never heard you doing publicity before. While it's true I do not do publicity myself, but I think that Let me think now. Maybe Brett. Brett might be the one. But do you think it is Sharon this time? I don't know, Annabelle. I ain't in your clan. I just come here for the drugs and the rock and roll.
I'm gonna dip my head in the water, just like pop out.
All right.
Just gangrel things.
Well, I think that Sophia might be the best person to talk to for now. She or Brett Stryker, one of those two. Maybe you choose. What do you think?
Well, I don't really know them very well.
Well, Sophia, she is a dancer by trade. Very good. So beautiful. And Monsieur Stryker, he is a mysterious businessman. He has some artistic talents of his own, but he's more mysterious and beautiful.
I mean, maybe both of them could help. They could offer their advices. As you say, they're both two different types of people, so together they might make this really amazing advertisement.
Together?
Yeah.
And that is perhaps a better idea, that they work together than they try to make Sharon and Michael Payne work together. They will not.
That's really unfortunate.
I think that if you ask one of them for your help, they will most likely refer you to a company who will help you. Perhaps they will help you do the interfacing. That is what they call it now. Yes.
Right. Yeah. That's a good idea. Is you said Sophia was here, right? Is she
Yes,
in the
she's
pool
here.
too?
Yeah. She's leaning on the side of the pool. Yeah.
Right.
She's putting moon lotion on her knees right now.
Moon lotion.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, she probably got it from you.
Maybe.
She probably
This
got
lotion
it from...
that's been charged under the full moon.
That's right. Correct. It's like moon water. It's the same thing.
And snake oil.
And snake oil.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Yep. Snake looked at this oil once.
So what do you think, Sophia? Do you want to help?
She says, hang on, let me check to see how Sophia feels about
Let's
it.
wring out my hair. Although I'm just gonna go back into the water anyway.
And let me get the gist of Sophia. Sure, I think I can help you. So you're looking for an events manager for a race. That's what you're talking about?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I've never done a race before, but I'm sure we can do something. We've done all kinds of other things, fashion parades and all kinds of other things.
Oh,
So
perfect then.
I can look into that if you like.
That'd be good.
She looks over at Annabelle and she looks back at you. And can you make a perception empathy check?
Okay. 2.
You get the impression that this is typically above her pay grade, but Annabelle is putting faith in her.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
But you have my email address and all of that, I suppose.
Not yet.
She gives you a card.
I'll tuck that into my bag that's
All right.
on the side. And what about Brett Stryker? Like, could you work with him? Like, would that be okay?
Yes, I can work with Brett.
Hmm.
He and I have done lots of things together.
I refer back to the time when Mercy found out they're bonking each other.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
NPCs
sweet.
are bonking.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, Barry, what are you up to?
I tell you what, Chase is heading towards a ranch.
The ranch?
Yes, the ranch.
Okay, Chase gets to the ranch. You pull up.
Okay.
Your car slides in the dirt outside the ranch.
He's got to release an animal.
Rosa comes out. She looks at you. What are you doing here?
Well, I thought I'd hang if you don't mind, that is.
She gives you a peculiar look. I don't know about that. What do you mean by that? You're not hanging anybody here.
No, not literally. Hang out.
Oh, you want to hang out here?
Yes.
You mean like now with me?
It's quiet. It's all back there. It's all people running here, people running there, people doing this. Oh,
Do you want to go for a ride?
oh yes, please.
Let's go then.
Let's go.
You're going to have to wait for me to do a few things, but then we can
Oh,
go.
it's all right. Can I help with any of them?
Yes, you can, and you do. And
Okay.
you spend a good 20 minutes packing up stuff and organizing saddles and cleaning bits and things like that. All of the horse stuff that needs doing. You're learning fast.
See,
In fact,
now
you
I
can
know.
have 2 experience points towards animal ken.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, there was a time I didn't know this was a bit. I thought it was the thing you just put in horses' mouth.
Yep. Chase Hamilton now has a dot in animal ken. Look at that. Okay, so you spend the time doing that, and Rosa says, so you're just here to ride? No, at this point you're out in the forest.
Well, it's kind of how are things going with oh, come on.
Belladonna?
No.
No?
Yes, how are things going with you?
I don't know. She's got some big ideas about building a fucking casino or something out here, and I think it's crazy. I think she's gonna bring a whole bunch of assholes out here, and they're gonna destroy the place. Not only that, but nobody wants to come here. Do you know where we are? I mean, we are not in the middle of Chicago. This is like the edge.
I know, I just drove out here with Vincente, and he always moans for about half an hour before he does anything. Okay. But I have an idea for you. What does this place do during the day?
We sell horse rides to kids and other people.
Good, because that's got something to do with what I'm thinking about.
What do you want to do with this place now?
No,
everyone wants a piece of this place.
I'm asking your opinion. I'm not doing anything yet.
Okay, what is it?
Disabled riding.
We already do that.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, all right. It's so how, and it's always in daytime, no doubt, eh? What a pity.
Of course. You're not going to take a bunch of disabled kids riding at nighttime, because can you imagine the insurance if you went and fucked that up?
Yeah, I can imagine it. Well, I can't help in that then, can I?
Not really.
Do you need money for it?
We're not poor. Just because we're Gangrel, everyone thinks we're poor.
I was meaning a donation towards it or something nice like that. I want to help the kids.
You really want to help? Like, what about the animals, you know?
Oh, you mean the horses and stuff?
Well, yeah, but what about like all of the other animals? I mean, just over the hill, there's a fucking cannery where they used to kill hundreds of freaking horses, you know, and they would just put them in cans and send them out to people, and they would. Can you believe people would eat this?
No. It's I can't even bear the thought of it.
I know, it's disgusting, and then they complain about the fact that we drink blood.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't even kill anything. We go to such great lengths not to kill anyone or anything.
Well, shouldn't be. Who owns the cannery now?
I had it shut down, but there's other places, many other places. I can show you a documentary if you want.
Okay, when we get back.
All right.
When we get
back.
back.
Rosa is about to begin your indoctrination into veganism, and anti the meat industry, basically.
Okay. All right.
She introduces you to all sorts of documentaries about all the shit things that they do in the meat industry, and you know how chickens and
Yeah.
pigs
Yeah.
and cows live and
Yeah.
all of that stuff.
Yep.
And of course, it is pretty revolting. And
It is.
she feels very strongly about it because not only is she a humanitarian, but she's a vampire.
No, he takes.
Again, well,
He's listening and learning, and and getting to spend time with her, which is what matters.
right.
You know.
Very
And
good.
he's away from. He doesn't feel like his home is his home at the moment because it's all busy all the time now. It's all busy all the time, and he's starting to think, okay. He's starting to think that maybe he should buy a house in Chicago. So Jimmy can be close to oh come on,
Zora.
Dora, yeah. And besides that, he can still run help run Gary from make it a better place from Chicago if he needs to be.
Right.
Yeah.
True. Alrighty. Now, Belladonna, you have anything that you would like to do?
Well, kind of think we should leave her there. There was something I wanted to do with Mercy. Actually, Mercy wanted
All right.
to actually go on that date with him.
All right.
Yeah, why not? See what he has to offer.
Right.
Although it will be a week later, okay, right now.
Right. Who was the date with again?
Bobby with the bottom.
Bobby Weatherbottom. You're going on a date with Bobby Weatherbottom. Okay.
Yeah,
Even though
you
you
wanted a date with
badmouthed
her.
him to your sire.
Sire,
Oh, not
brother.
your sire, your brother. I keep thinking he's your sire. I ran a game once where someone played his childer, and that's partly why.
Oh, okay.
That was who?
Do you remember we ran that game with what's her name?
Rachel.
No, your Indian friend.
Oh, my Indian friend.
What's her name? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Jazz.
Jazz, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so you go out on a date with Bobby Weatherbottom.
Yeah.
Do you have a name of a bar or a club that you are going to go to?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. Okay.
I think it's probably a better idea that she does go to a restaurant or something, even though they're not going to eat. That's just the sort of person she is.
Right.
She's more into that than going to a club.
Who's going to choose the location?
Jason will.
Jason?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, tell me a location. I'm gonna go to it.
All right. I'm going to put on my Jason Newberry brain
Okay.
and look up. Well, okay, it's called The Eccentric.
Okay, we'll go there. That sounds very perfect. That's so good.
And when you go in there, you realize that it's actually owned by Oprah Winfrey.
Wow.
And Oprah Winfrey operates out of Chicago.
Okay, cool. Well, there you go.
There you go, The Eccentric.
Yep, we go there.
And there's a jazz band playing in the corner when you go in, and Bobby Weatherbottom is sitting there, and he's got his napkin tucked into his shirt, and he's sitting there, and he's got a bottle of wine open. He stands up as you approach, and he goes to pull out your chair.
Oh, thank you.
He's seems a little bit nervous.
Are you okay there?
Yeah. Are you okay? Everything okay? Everything fine?
No, nothing's fine.
What are you talking about? What's
Oh my
going on?
God, it's so crazy. This morning, nothing happened. Everything's fine.
You had me worried there for a minute, especially when you said this morning, because I mean that would have been a problem,
I
right?
know, right?
Right.
Crazy.
Crazy. Okay, so you want to sit down?
Of course I do.
You
Thank
want to
you.
order some
Take a
food?
seat. Sure, so we can pretend to eat it.
Hey, waiter, get over here.
So demanding.
You know, you learn to be a little bit dominating in our clan.
Right? Even though you couldn't dominate me.
I never would have done that. Never would have tried to do that. That's ridiculous. Besides, it's against the rules.
I think you'll be okay. You'll be fine.
Probably I would be fine, but you know, it doesn't mean it's not against the rules. So, okay, you know what we talked about,
Yes.
right? Well, you gonna order something?
How about the, I don't know, slice of Bobby?
Well,
What?
that's direct, I guess. Sure. I mean,
I'll just take his hand.
do we want to do this here or we want to do this somewhere else? I mean, this is a nice place to meet and everything.
It's true.
The waiter comes down and puts a plate of spaghetti bolognese on the table in front of him. Sorry, I ordered before you got here. I couldn't wait.
You couldn't wait to not eat.
Well, kind of, because like they were pressuring me.
Right, yeah. Should have said dominate.
Yeah, I don't like using it if I don't have to.
I love
feel
using
kind
it.
of kind of mean doing it. Like it's wrong, you know. You shouldn't be able to do that shit.
But we can, so we should abuse it.
Yeah, is that your plan?
Well, I do.
You know, you
do love
sound
it.
like that. That sounds a lot like the rhetoric I heard coming from the Sabat propaganda that I came across online.
You came across Sabat propaganda.
Well, I didn't just come across it. I mean, I was kind of looking for it, but yeah, it was there. I found it.
Good job. Right, okay. I'll try not to sound so Sabatty. It's just so much fun.
Sabati, that's cute.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go for a walk?
Let's go for a walk. Let's skip on the bill.
All right. And skip on the bill and you go for a walk.
Or run.
or a run, as it were. You're going to go for a run?
No, it's just to get away from the place.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you skip the bill and it's no big deal. Nobody comes chasing after you immediately, at least. And you find yourselves on the waterfront, standing, looking out over the river, and boats and things are going past below you. You can see there seems to be some sort of river party, which looks like a wedding party happening on a boat down below. People celebrating and fireworks going off over the river, which is a little bit disturbing, but you're far enough away not to freak out. And I think we might leave it there tonight.
I was gonna do some mind fuckery.
Mind fuckery.
Yeah.
Tell me of your mind fuckery.
Well, basically, I was gonna hold his hands.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to use was it the mind ability? I can't remember what it's called.
Mind ability. I can't remember.
It is called. Oh wait, you are the forgetful mind.
Forgetful mind.
Yep.
Okay. And are you using a willpower point?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not?
Okay, and you're going to command him to forget what? This woof that I just stuck blood in his mouth.
Yeah, more like that I drunk his blood. Yeah. Oh, I'm actually going to alter his memory, which is easier, which is nice.
Right, go on.
Is it all right? Okay, so
roll.
we just forgot what that is. What's
This works on
Subterfuge.
vampires.
There is nothing to say that it doesn't.
Okay.
Just cancel. Let's okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure I get it right. Okay,
Drum
so
roll,
2
please.
successes,
Two
which is
successes.
enough to. Sorry, I'm just picking up my rubbish. It's enough to. I can only. Damn it! I needed 3.
Bugger. But you think you've dominated him.
Okay.
So what is the command actually specifically?
Okay.
What are you specifically trying to do?
Should I not know this first? Okay. You know what? I'm going to say, forget that you drunk my blood the second time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Very nice. And there we go. So Mercy believes she has dominated him to do that.
Yep.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll even make a performance check
Okay.
for him, just for him to pretend that he agrees with you. An 8, a 9, and a 6.
Pretend like it.
So 3 successes. You're pretty convinced that you've dominated him. Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Well, we'll leave it at like she'll be there with him
On the
next
river.
time, so I can figure out what I want to do.
Okay. Very
Okay,
good.
sweet.
So you can try basically cheat and get another go at it. Basically, that's your plan.
Maybe.
I know you how this works. I've played this game before. Night, Barry.
Goodbye, guys.
Say hello to Kathy.
will.
And
I will.
see you
I
all.
will.
Bye.